Alrighty. At long last. How many weeks has it been?
Many.
I think.
A lot.
Yeah, too many.
Disagree. This has been fun.
Well, now we will see, guys. You guys have session 29 of Kingdom Hearts Death by Waking.
I would still like my royalties for that name.
It's a good name.
It is a good name. And more apt than you guys currently are aware. As I've been saying for a while. So, who remembers what happened last time?
I stole Captain America's shield.
Xanatos Gambit.
Xanatos Gambit.
My death is only the beginning.
I have the X-Blade.
I forget. Did we actually kill him, or did we banish him or something?
Oh no, we killed him.
We killed him,
Okay.
and there's also a computer version of him that's giving us advice.
No.
And his assistant is gone.
Yeah, well, Orion's been unplugging that computer quite a lot whenever it tries to give you advice.
I need to talk to it about magic.
Actually, the best part would be if she didn't actually unplug the computer, but just unplugged the speakers. So that it could ineffectually just try to keep...
But I know how computers work.
Mm. And the person who wants to talk to him doesn't.
Yes, that's why I'm going to ask
Oh, there he
Dr.
is.
Moyer
Oh, he's
Webby
right here.
to fix what Orion did every time I want to talk to him.
All right, welcome back. We see you, Mute. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you guys hear me?
We can. All right, congratulations. Other things that happened last session. Anybody remember? It was a while ago, I'm aware.
Did we do anything?
There's a giant robot that Dr. Boykin Gurren logging into with his ship.
Yes.
That is true. Dr. Boy, you did, you now have control over Pyramidas, and Xanatos has left you guys many goodies throughout his castle.
Do we have all of the Infinity Stones now?
No.
We're missing reality
Mind.
stuff.
You are missing reality.
Oh, we have mind, not reality, right?
Yes. Yes. Mind
Okay.
has another person you guys can talk to inside of it.
Master Envy!
Yes.
Mhm.
Other things of note, you guys have a crap ton of weapons. Whether or not you want to use them or not is completely up to you. Effectively, you guys can take your pick from most of the Avengers' main signature gear.
Oh, I'm taking that shield.
I mean, I thought we divvied this up last time.
I think you guys did. I'm just reminding you guys.
Yeah.
I believe we did.
Yeah, you guys have a Iron Man suit that will custom fit to whoever is the first one that jumps into it, and you have the X-Blade, the Key
I
Blade.
believe we were giving that to the Iron Man suit people.
The Iron Man suit was Dr. Boy, I thought.
Dr.
Yeah,
Boy, Dr. Boy was not
Probably-
here last time.
He still gets it.
Yeah, but I
Either
thought we
him
said
or
that we
Basil
just
are
told
probably
them
the
this
only
and
ones who
declared
could
we were
use
giving
it.
them.
I mean, I'm not going to say no. I can probably find a lot of use for that.
As a other thing, because this is more important to Dan, and Dan, you missed last session. Over the course of the fight, Xanatos did a gigantic AoE, and then as a follow-up secondary attack, he shot you with his Key Blade. Straight through the head.
Alrighty.
And you weren't here. I think I messaged you about this, but the voice in your head was mocking you guys and poking fun at you during this fight, and then it just went silent when you woke up.
That's useful.
I currently have the Keyblade.
The X-Blade.
The X-Blade.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already posted the Awkward Zombie comic about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Uh,
You guys also have a army of stone warriors that will revert back during the cover of night or the cover of darkness. Nobodies that have turned to stone for now, effectively.
I've been binging that entire show.
It's a good show.
It is a good show.
They needed to get off that goddamn boat 10 episodes ago.
Yes.
Well, that's
Yes, they
because
did.
it's always a mistake to go on the boat.
You don't understand how long they're on that fucking boat.
What are we talking about? Van Helsing Ultimate?
I mean, I could have been referencing Berserk as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows where the answer was
Wait,
never go on
There's
the
a boat in Berserk?
Yes.
Anyway, but what were we talking about?
Gargoyles, where like around the middle of season 2, they decide to put like 3 of the characters on a boat for 20 fucking episodes, and they just have like magical mythological adventures around the world.
Yep.
I did not remember it was that egregious.
I did not either.
Look, there was the one time at a party where it's just like, oh yeah, I vaguely remember the Big Bad Beetleborgs as being one of the Follow the Leader Power Ranger shows. I think I remember it being okay. What the hell is this going to be like? Oh my god, this is horrendous shit from adults and some atrociously bad child acting.
Alright, so where do we need to go to get the Reality Stone? Do we actually know where it is?
It's on the dark planet.
Yeah, Xanatos is told
Right, that.
he handed it over to the bad guys. And they are currently residing in the dark world of Camazotz.
I would ask why he handed it over to the bad guys, but I assume the answer is it's part of a plan.
He explained that plan last time. To
Pretty
summer,
much, it's because he had a convoluted plan about how he saves all of reality.
Of course he does.
It involved him handing us the Keyblade.
it also
Well,
involved.
it also involved him causing a lot of the problems that therefore just this.
It involved him bringing you guys to this point, so there were no longer eyes watching anybody. Including himself. While he was alive, he was being watched. Computer version of him would have said that.
So wait, is this the first time we haven't been observed?
According to the computer version of Xanatos, yeah.
Well, I mean,
he has
Dr.
he,
observed in his head the entire time.
yeah, he has severed that connection using the Keyblade, and now that he is also gone and can give you guys the information, because he was also being scryed as part of the pact he made with Ursula, which he, according to him, is what started the wheels in motion to put all of the dark beings onto the path of their downfall.
Ho ho ho.
Actually, when I get the chance to ask him a question, I was just gonna ask, guys, I can call upon some additional help. Is Mocha trustworthy for this? Because I think she is, but...
Oh yeah, totally. We should definitely bring her.
I am very much destroying those servers.
As he's trying to answer the question,
Sure.
well, if you...
I use my judo to prevent Orion from destroying the computer.
This is a roll-off.
I get into a kung fu battle with you.
Muriel's lack of an understanding of how tech works is relevant here.
Orion, you can roll an attack. Webby can roll the judo block. It depends on what you're attacking
Well, the
with.
good news is you don't need the monitor.
No, easy. I'm going to destroy the servers by overloading them with electricity.
You can't judo that away, Webby.
I mean, didn't Clippy eventually learn how to parry projectile?
No, but I'm going to do it by being right up next to her and judoing her hand into a different direction so the attack misses.
Again, this...
It's an AoE blast.
Let the dice fall where they may. Both of you roll. I need spellcasting and I need judo.
Judo.
So is this my unarmed parry or just the judo skill?
This would be your unarmed parry. You're at penalty because this is an AoE. You have to pass by lots. I'd say pass by at least how much Sean succeeds by on his spellcasting roll.
This is spellcasting or the throwing of the roll?
Well, is that your spellcasting check? Which passed? Roll me throwing. However much... Whichever one of you passes by more as far as the throwing or the...
God damn it!
I passed my parry by 5. So
I
God,
can't.
hiya!
I haven't looked yet, so I have no idea if Orion's God damn it is that. Why would this be a crit of all things, or because the usual it was a
It was a
We
15.
can't destroy that computer yet. It may have critical information on it that we need to defeat the bad guys.
You know, So Xanatos will be able to get out this answer. Xanatos doesn't actually know anything about Mocha.
All right.
Great.
I'll be right back. Looks at the sword. I mean, if someone wants to come watch this, you're welcome, but I don't think I'm in that much danger right now.
What, is anyone riding me right now?
Probably Mute. Assume Mute is riding you unless we're like in a area that is guaranteed safe, like Chef.
That's
Or-
fair. So out of, you'll notice that Coco is wearing the old necklace of Miriala's, and suddenly in Mute's voice it just radiates, "Where are you going?"
The necklace does?
Yep.
One moment.
In your voice, by the way.
In what?
Your voice.
It's actually kind of eerie, Mute.
That's not creepy at all.
Coco can talk! Woo!
Mm-hmm.
I can. Again in Mute's voice.
Yeah, the necklace is letting you talk. It's like a bird translator.
Yes, it's definitely that. Anyway, I'm going to my lab. I'm gonna call Mocha and ask her what her feelings about this dark planet are.
Okay.
I'll come.
Sure, I can.
Oh, we get to see Mocha? I'm coming too.
Alright, if you're going to see Mocha, put yourselves by the door, please.
Woo!
Nox is going to tag along because... why not?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, Nox, the others know this. You really shouldn't be surprised by what's gonna happen in there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this gives Orion the time to actually destroy those servers now.
Well, Ellie is staying back.
But does Ellie want to protect the computer?
Oh, Ellie does not give a rat's ass.
Hey, Lightning Girl, want to do some more lightning?
What's in it for me? She said, cracking her knuckles.
We finally get rid of this stupid ass that attacked all of you guys?
Roll me a social skill.
Which one?
What do you have?
What do they default
Savoy
to?
Fair.
Alright, let me pull open. Numbers.
Leadership, clearly. It's leadership.
Sure, leadership.
Well, that passes.
I'm game.
Excellent.
Okay, so it looks like Xanatos is not going to be around when you guys get back.
Izzy, do I get any of my points back for that? Because I'm not the one who did it.
Don't worry about it. You're gonna get
You
something.
spend points on getting Xanatos.
I'm sure Xanatos planned for Orion to destroy
I
his
spent
computer.
a good number of points on being able to have his advice on things.
Yes, you did. Don't worry.
Also, I crit past my summoning roll.
Okay. Do you have the actual written down of how that spell works?
So, here's the thing. While I do, it requires a ton of mana. However, I currently have access to a fuck ton of mana.
Right, because you're inside of 2 Megazords.
Yep. Yeah, the lights are probably going to flicker for a moment when this happens.
Okay, so, would you like to describe it, Nick, or should I?
So, to those who are in the room, and honestly, everyone in the mech can probably feel this, is a giant pulse of darkness as Muriela tears open a rift and calls forth, well, Mocha.
You guys have seen Muriala open up rifts similarly to this, but whenever you guys, go through in the ship.
Woohoo!
That said, you don't get Mocha.
Oh, joy.
What did you do?
Muriala, because you're the one who cast the spell, you're gonna get this.
Is this coming privately?
Yes.
Bum bum bum.
Izzy,
Yes.
because I'm currently holding the Keyblade,
Yes.
can I just, like, send Mocha a buff of, like, several buffs through whatever connection exists right now?
Okay. Yes, you can. By the way, everybody else, you get this feeling of dread and intense pain kind of radiating out from this portal.
Wonderful. Great. She's being tortured. Well, let's help this and do some fun things to whatever's on the other side.
I don't like it. I feel pain.
I can fix that later. Yeah, no, I'm giving her some fun thing.
Okay, send me what you're sending her.
Oh dear fuck, I just realized. Izzy, how many megawatts does this mech have?
Enough.
That's a laugh.
Unless it's something incredibly stupid, the answer is going to be no. Or the answer is going to be yes, unless it's something incredibly stupid.
I'm assuming it has as much... It's providing as much power as, like, I don't know, a power plant from the 1940s?
If you're pulling that much energy... Again, I told you this before. Depending on how much energy you're pulling from these mechs will determine how effective they are going to be in combat in the upcoming battle.
Okay,
Potentially
fine.
just
I'm
use the
just
Power
gonna
Stone.
pull a bunch of power from my gems and a little bit from the mech. I'm pulling
Potentially
a,
also
like-
just use the Power Stone since we're not going to be able to use it to go inside ways.
Yeah, just fire up that bad boy.
So I can fire something fun through this portal.
Alright, just what are you firing through?
Alright.
Actually, why don't we just build a giant piece of artillery, open a portal, power it with all the gems we have?
Because I don't know the name of someone to do, and I kind of don't want to nuke Mocha.
You could just tell me what it is, unless you want to keep it secret for some reason.
I just want to see your reactions. I'm giving her the full suite of all the nastiest I can, because I have nigh unlimited power right now.
Okay. While that's going on, I'm going to cut back to Orion and Ellie. Dr. Boy, are you with everybody in the lab, or are you watching Orion destroy the Xanatos computer?
I'm in the lab.
Okay, are you going to stop them from destroying the computer, or are you just going to watch?
I'm gonna try to stop them because it's a fancy computer with lots of cool things.
Orion, your response.
I don't know as much I can do without pulling a lightsaber on my teammates, which I really don't want to do.
Sean?
Well, response is very clearly continues destroying the machine with Larxene.
Okay.
Fuck,
Yeah.
all right? What are there any functions in the suit that can help with this?
There's not really any jacks or anything on this suit. There's like missiles, tranks. It's a lot of artillery.
I mean, tranks work.
Okay, you could try to if you want to try to use your tranks to shoot at Orion, I'm not going to stop you.
Guys,
Just
roll.
grab the
Just
grab
so
the hard
clear.
drive and get out of there.
Yeah,
I will-
fine. I guess I'll grab the hard drive.
I will
Like,
need to
I
eventually.
bet if
sleep
the
at night.
screen breaks, she'll be satisfied.
I guess I can kind of.
No.
I could kind of Jarvis. Yeah, thing. That might be an option.
Dad-
yeah, let's just grab the
Dad,
hard-
private message it. What the hell is that?
Izzy, I have sent you all the things that are getting shoved down this connection. Oh, sorry. I forgot one thing. Haste.
Okay, you guys are going to hear like a roar come through the portal, and then Nick, you're going to hear.
Just win the final battle remotely by buffing Mocha out the wazoo.
Mocha is now final boss. Leaves Realm of Darkness after all this planning and Apex.
Well, then Nick just cancels all of his buffs.
No,
I mean,
they're
yes.
permanent now. That's how magic works.
Okay, Nick, you got that. Everybody else heard like a roar as the portal was starting to close.
That also sounds scary.
Is she in trouble? Do we need to go help her?
Yeah, she's in trouble. I gave her something to help out and probably pissed off a giant jackass in the process.
Well, wait, open the portal back up
Is
so we
it-
can
We
go
know
jump through
which
and help.
giant jackass.
Should
We
we
probably
grab
need to go to the
Oriana
actual
and
plant. This is
Gregorian?
a summoning portal, not something that people can transit through.
Oh, so it's like a one-way street.
Okay, Izzy, the main question is, do I recognize the feeling that is coming off
the
of that with all
term
my
one-way
analysis?
You'd recognize it's one of it's a being similar to Mocha, not quite a Heartless, but not a Keyblade wielder anymore.
But it's not familiar.
No, it is not. A deep masculine voice.
Just respond. I'm your worst nightmare. Now despair at the inevitable. I'm triggering one of my other spells for this because it'll be fun.
Miriala is inevitable.
Izzy, is there any magic resist
So
I have to
we've
contend
determined
with?
Muriel doesn't get to use the gauntlet.
Yes, there is. You don't get to know.
Who
Just
saved
roll.
her in heaven?
I need to know how much above 16 to roll.
How much above 16 to roll?
Magic resistance knocks down my casting check on this spell. I'm rolling versus 21.
Okay,
Normally.
it is magic resist 10.
Okay, so I am rolling against 11 for this. Oh, sorry, 13. Kitchen, there's no resistance roll. He's cursed.
What does that do?
-2 on all die rolls are 2 worse than they normally would be until he would get some sort of great triumph, and then that triumph turns into despair.
Okay. Okay.
And he fails instead.
Okay. Oh my god, okay. Alright, so!
So do we need to get in the spaceship now?
Yeah, we should probably get there soon. I mean, I juiced Mocha up with as much power as I could. Considering what was going on, I feel like this was probably a good decision.
Alright, then let's get back to Dr. Boy and collect Orion, since I'm sure she's done blowing up the computer by now.
Blowing up the what?
Oh, she was trying to blow up the computer.
The what? Oh, one of those boxes Dr. Boy uses. Okay.
Yeah, the one with Xanatos in it.
Wait, she was blowing him up?
Well, no, he was already dead. She was just blowing up the computer.
Whoopsie.
Okay, he's dead. He turned himself into a golem.
No, it's not a golem. That's what a computer is. It's like a facsimile, a hologram.
An illusionary golem.
Yes. It's an illusion inside a plastic box.
All right, let's go stop her.
So you guys make your way upstairs, and the computer is just like it's like a melted pile of scrap on the floor.
Ooh,
Orion-
guess we were too late.
Orion was very thorough. By the way,
Dr. Boy looks weirdly unconcerned at this. Which, Muriala, you would think is very strange because Dr. Boy is very good with these weird box things.
Yeah, everyone's just gave him a look and was like, that's right, Doc. Orion, why were you killing him again?
Apparently, it was all according to plan. Don't worry about it.
God damn, fuck, bull, nonsense. All right, you know
How
what?
is this all according to
Whatever.
plan?
Orion catch.
Does fucking the Iron Man suit has to have like hologram projections, right?
no, it does not.
Okay. Does it have speakers?
If you want it to have speakers, it can play rock music, and that is about it.
Well, I mean, I was just gonna have it say. I was just gonna have.
Okay. On a loop, it's gonna say all according to plan. All according to plan. All according to plan.
Yeah, apparently he's in the operating system for this thing, so I mean, it is what it is.
All right, then I guess either way, Orion catch. Nero's gonna huck a like orb that is glowing bright white at Orion.
What's this?
It's a mana stone. If we're gonna be going and fighting tons of heartless, all of us need as much as we can get.
How much mana did you just provide Orion with?
250.
Jesus Christ.
I got the Keyblade. I'm like, Orion needs to get something for this.
I mean, again, guys, you have access to all the Avengers gear, so Orion, if you want, you can take Hawkeye's bow and arrow.
No.
No one wants Hawkeye's bow and arrow.
None of us have bows.
If you give me Loki's staff, then we can talk.
But it's missing the Infinity Gun.
I mean, yeah, also, unfortunately, because of reasons, that would not be here.
I'm aware.
Alright, so, what are you guys doing now?
Final preparations for us having to go beat down.
Yeah, we gotta get in the
Yeah,
spaceship
I
and
guess.
fly away and save Mocha.
that.
And get the reality gem so we can fix all of reality.
As a reminder, you guys do remember the Infinity Stones do not work in the Dark Dimension, right?
Yeah,
So which of us is gonna wind up holding on to the?
I think we were
Coco.
determining that Coco's stomach
I will eat it.
just because no
Let
one.
me eat
Feed
it.
that bird!
Again, all coming out as Mute's voice.
This is getting creepier and
Good for
creepier.
you. I'm gonna go prep a bunch of stuff.
Okay. Dr. Boy,
This is weird.
you can probably find, like, another, like, computer hooked into the main part of the Zord, and you realize that Pyramidas has been made up to act as a carrier. Surprise.
Surprised, not surprised.
Surprise, not surprise. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, you can Gurren log in this if you want to.
If nobody stops me, I'm eating the Infinity Gauntlet.
I think we determined that that's the best place for it.
I
I mean,
feed it
I-
to you.
But yes, Izzy, I will definitely
I
be
might
setting it up
actually,
so that I can have
I think if you don't mind, I'm going to grab the Soul Stone to hold on to that, just because I might try doing a couple specific things with that
But it
while
won't.
we prep.
Webby is just gonna start trying to feed all of the remaining Avengers gear to Coco.
I don't actually have that much space.
Oh,
So Izzy, since I basically have a Xanatos Jarvis, can I set it up so that if I need to detach the Astro Mega ship and run the normal Megazord, that we can have Pyramidas run remotely?
With that Jarvis, no.
But,
Can I upgrade Jarvis to be able to do that?
Look elsewhere.
Webby, you know, it does have enough room for all that stuff.
Dan, look at the screen. What did I just make really big?
My saddlebags of holding.
Hold on, sorry, I have my tab.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, yes.
Start jamming all the Avengers stuff into Coco's saddlebags.
All right, yeah, we'll set up an R2 and C3PO terminal for the
R2 just
Pyramidas.
R2 just needs to plug in. You can actually. Oh gosh, what's the thing they did in Rogue One to the robot and made her part of the Millennium Falcon? You can totally.
Disassemble?
in
Well,
Rogue
they
One?
built her remains.
not Rogue One,
And
in-
just made her a processor.
Yeah,
so
in
we're
Solo.
not doing that to R2D2 or
Oh,
C3PO.
Well, you could do that to C3PO, and he could run Pyramidas for you guys as the
I'm not sure
autopilot.
Not to that level, because I don't think we want the hey, hopefully your personality is dead because you have no way to ever talk and communicate. We're just using you to run complex math.
And be a giant walking ship. You'd
You have no control over.
if you put it in autopilot, you would effectively have the Pyramidas be able to speak 6 million forms of communication and just be C3PO, just in a larger body.
I'm not sure if that's what we want. Because C3PO can't fight well.
He'd be the most polite, transforming castle ever created.
As hilarious as that sounds, I'm not sure how helpful that would be.
Yeah. Although,
While we're in transit, let's just ask, hey, Nox, Ellie, can you explain anything about Keyblades in case I need to worry about them with this thing? Also, everyone who haven't done this too, zapping Nox, Ellie, Wilbur, Lena with the standard DR buff on armor.
Gotcha.
Hooray!
Nox and Ellie will give you a very quick tutorial of the basics of being able to wield a Keyblade.
Yeah, I'm not really sure this counts as wielding, considering I don't feel... Does Muriel feel anything from this?
No.
Yeah, I feel nothing besides, it's a good magic artifact.
Ellie's just gonna...
The sharp bit in the other people.
Yeah. Ellie's just gonna kind of look at you, shrug, and say, just use it like a sword then.
Great.
Stick him with the pointy end.
Get him with the pointy end, cast magic through it. Sounds good.
Yep. Okay, so do you guys remember how you get to the place you need to go to?
The artifact.
Yes. Would you like to take a wild guess where the map is currently pointing you guys towards?
Nope.
The artifact, or where we can open a gate easily.
Well, where the planet is that you guys are looking for.
I have a deeply
Alright,
ironic
because the planet
suspicion.
itself isn't the same. Isn't it?
Are they on Atlantica right now? Or Dark Atlantica?
Close, no. Anybody? Nope. Okay. Alright.
Treasure planet.
No. Alright. Roll. I need the rolls for portal making, Keyblade from Webby, and piloting from Dr. Boy, please.
Alrighty.
I opened the heck out of that.
Dude. Deep.
I'm so good at this now.
Yeah,
Okay.
we good.
Okay, so you guys are gonna be doing 2 of these in succession. I'm not gonna make you roll the second time because you guys have it at this point. You've done it enough. According to the map, this is actually taking you to a very familiar set of coordinates. You guys are actually heading back the way you came towards Daybreak Town. If you remember, the name of that planet was Solemn. Crap! I can never pronounce this thing.
Salamat Kyla or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah. And in the sky above it is another planet. And you guys would recognize the Keyblade Graveyard with its constantly shifting sands of time.
Uh-oh.
Well,
And I'll give you this for free. Mute, the world you guys need to end up on is in the Dark Realm version, the same location as the Keyblade Graveyard.
Okay. I'll let the rest of the party know about that, since that sounds like we need to decide where we warp in and expect to get into a huge fucking fight.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys have options. You guys can choose to land and try to get through the time storms on the planet. You guys can go to the Dark Realm first, and then you can land, or you can think of other options. The choice is yours.
Can someone use the gauntlet to control these time storms or break them or whatever?
We do have the time stone, right?
You do have the time stone.
The time stone's in the gauntlet. If I take the entire gauntlet, can I do anything to spell these storms?
Roll me. I'm gonna say gauntlet use because I forget what the heck is. I said it.
Meditation, and I'm going
You
to use
take
luck
plus
to roll
5
this 3
now.
times.
Yeah, roll me
And I'll take
meditation.
the plus 5. I'm using luck, as I said.
Thank goodness you did that.
That with the 5 and the plus 5 is going to mean I'm rolling against 19, so that is a crit.
That is a crit. Okay.
Why would
Much
I ever
much
use
better
the
than that
gauntlet without
18.
luck?
Okay.
I don't want to find out what a crit fail on a Infinity Stone check looks like.
A crit fail on this check in particular would have been interesting.
Catastrophically bad.
Yeah, a crit success on this likewise is interesting. All right, so Sean, I'm going to say this. You have stabilized it to 3 points in time. I will say that much as far as the shiftingness of this world. And I'm going to let you choose. Past, present, or future. Which one of these 3 do you want to enter and land on the planet? If you guys decide to land on this planet and not go to the Dark Realm first.
What was this planet again?
This is the Keyblade Graveyard.
And we haven't been... What do we know actually about the Keyblade Graveyard?
The only thing you guys know about the Keyblade Graveyard is it's effectively where the... Hold on, I actually need to think about this because this is one of those topics you guys didn't dive that deep into. Okay, so...
Like, we had no one that was actually tied to the Keyblade Wielder plot, really.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, so what you guys know about this is where the Keyblade War happened. And you guys know this from all the Keyblade wielders. Like, Nox would be able to tell you. Like, that's where the battle was fought. That's where, all 5 of the unions came together in a great clash. The only union leader who wasn't there was the head of my union, Master Gula. And as a result, from everything you guys have seen, the Infinity Stones clashed there. And that's what broke everything. When you guys ran into Lushu before you guys went into the Shibuya world, he was explaining that the world is unstable because the events that happened there in the past created a rippling effect where time no longer functions correctly in this galaxy.
Oh dear.
So, do we want to go to the past and see if we can then potentially talk to any of the people?
Past would probably give us the most information about what else might be going on.
Like, I'm not sure what the
Well, you're only getting a sense, like, you're effectively getting, like, 3 separate clouds that you can land in that are stable, that are not going to, you know, like, very quickly jump. You have past, you have present, and you have future. You're not sure what each of them are. You know, one is, you know, farther back in time, one is roughly seems appropriate for about nowish, and one is future. But you also know that time is screwed up in the galaxy at large. So what these
I will
mean...
ask Ebenezer Scrooge what he would suggest.
Is the answer I'm Scrooge McDuck?
I'm sorry. Who? No, seriously.
I'm kidding.
Who's Ebenezer Scrooge? If you're asking,
I guess let's just go with the past, because the future is either going to be yay we succeeded, or well, that's depressing.
Well, I mean, if it's yay we succeeded, we could find out exactly what we're up against that way.
So would that actually be at the Keyblade Graveyard?
That's
I don't
fair.
know how this works.
Let's
go
just start with the past.
Probably has the most
you
exposition.
guys again. You get one.
Let's go to the past. The past probably has the most exposition.
Exposit on us, is he?
Sure.
Yeah,
I have no idea. People don't seem to have a strong preference or knowledge of what we're doing.
Let's go with the past.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if we can also somehow recruit another Keyblade.
All right. So, Dr. Boy, I'm going to need a piloting check.
Okay.
You crit fail now. This game just got a lot longer.
Take a +3.
All right.
Killed it.
We're good.
Okay. Good. So, as you... Oh, fuck. You're in Pyramidus bringing it down, aren't you?
Yes.
So, Pyramidus carrier mode. Good fucking lord. Okay. So, Pyramidus...
Giant pyramid.
The carrier mode is not a giant pyramid, actually.
Oh, carrier mode is when it's actually standing up.
It's when its legs are out in front of it and things are landing on top of it, getting ready for launch. It's when all the Zords fit on top of it. It's weird. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so as you guys look down at below you guys, you see... Oh yeah, this is not going to end well. You guys, everybody's looking out the window, and you see Nox shuddering.
What is it?
It's, why would you bring me back to that day? And you literally see thousands of people fighting. Some are already lying, bleeding, dying on the battlefield. And there are corners of... This is like an all-out brawl. There are some people that are trying to stay organized into, like, phalanxes and platoons, and there are others who are going solo, and literally there are just bursts of energy that are literally just blowing through people.
I probably, because didn't know exactly where it was going to go, and anyone have any idea on how to stop and disrupt them? Just get them to stop fighting and actually fight the problem.
Here's a question.
The ship
Can
have a
they
giant
see the
loudspeaker?
problem from here?
Can they what?
Can we see the problem like the darkened planet from here?
No. You have to open up a portal to the darkened realm to get there. You're on...
Well, back in time, can we open up that portal and go there back in time and, like,
And try
lie
to get
in
all
wait?
the Keyblade Wielders to go in as with us?
You may attempt.
I can spend... If you really want me to make a portal big enough that they'll notice this, I'm gonna have to draw from the ship.
Or I hand off the gauntlet to you?
Or you hand off the gauntlet to me. That also works.
Okay.
make a giant portal.
All
and see
right,
if we can get
we're
them
gonna
all
go
in.
stick over on one side of Giant Ray of Darkness because this is not a dumb idea in the slightest.
Did we just give Muriella the gauntlet?
Muriella currently has the
We've
gauntlet.
given
and
Muriella the gauntlet twice now already.
Yep.
Everyone
No.
has touched the gauntlet.
I've never had the gauntlet.
Thought we gave you the. Oh, we just gave you the power.
They give you the stones, not the gauntlet.
Oh boy.
I am pretty. You're not going to be able to use it where we go, and I'm pretty sure at this point you will actually give it back to the party. So
It's
Oh.
okay. I trust Miriala.
Sa-
Oh, yeah, no.
sa-
Muriela's not feeding it back. She's just also gonna see what it lets her see and feel because I failed that roll. And then create the giant doorway to darkness, but only after doing a little bit of experimentation.
Okay, I know how this is resolving then. So, Muriala, you open a giant doorway to darkness. And I'm going to say you guys are going to start, getting the ship through. And a couple of the people on the battlefield are also going to be running through as well.
Because I have the gauntlet, no, there's just gonna be an illusionary voice booming from the portal of, look at where the real threat is, you goddamn idiots.
A bunch of them are going
like big flashing arrows pointing to the door as part of the illusion.
I was kind of hoping a little bit more tact, but yeah, take what can get.
Results.
Okay,
Shall I roll a social skill, Izzy?
sure.
That's my 3.
Okay, yeah, so some people are just listening and saying a bigger threat, the darkness, and running towards it. Other are just being like, hey, fuck you, and chasing after the ship to give you a piece of their mind. Nox is looking down on the battlefield and being like, I don't remember any of this happening this way. I must have already left at this point.
Alternatively, we went back in time and now we're changing the past.
Ha! Deserter!
Wait, did you just call Nox a deserter?
No, I'm kidding.
No, because seriously, if you did that, there is going to be a response, and it's not going to be from Nox. You're just going to see Ellie's hands crackle with electricity, and there's going to be a fist-shaped hole in the wall next to her. And yes, the ship is metal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure
Please
Webby
don't
is.
break the ship.
So
Webby is not that mean. That was just Will.
So as you guys are flying through the portal, you're noticing that there are large blasts of excuse me. Large blasts of purple energy that are rushing from the center of the battlefield towards the portal, saying, "We must destroy the great evil. Follow me to victory."
You know what?
Very big burly dude is running through the portal.
You know what? I can see the Dark Planet right now, right?
No.
No?
No, as you guys enter the portal with all these...
This is before we go into the portal, Izzy.
Okay, so the dark dimension that you guys are going to is cloudy. You can't see anything as you are entering this close to the epicenter.
They're running in on the ground, though, mostly, right?
They are running in on the ground, yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to clear a path. For the ship. Because Muriella has the fucking gauntlet right now for some stupid reason.
Define how you are clearing a path.
Fire.
To light the way through a purplish miasma.
To burn any Heartless on the other side.
Okay, that works.
Like, I have the gauntlet. I am firing the most powerful fire blast through that portal before the ship goes through and the stones go off.
Okay.
Yeah, after that is probably going to be the time for ask for the gauntlet back.
Artillery strike.
Artillery strike is happening.
No, maybe we should just wait outside for the entire and just keep shooting giant fireballs into it.
They're going to. First off, the portal might not even be facing the right spot. Secondly, they're probably fortified against this. But you know what's not fortified? Those giant globs of Heartless. And I'm assuming we pass through the portal, the gauntlet goes off, and
Yeah.
now it's pouring.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Here you go, Mute. Fun while it lasted.
Okay.
Wow, it's a good thing you guys did not give me that before I reformed.
Okay.
Yeah, that probably would have gone poorly.
So as you guys are traveling through this portal, you're noticing that time is picking up. And it's forcing you guys back to whatever the present day would be in here.
Okay.
Do any of the people go with us to the, any of the people that started jumping into the portal on their own, do they end up still going with, do we go with through them, or are they gone?
You can't see them. Again, it's dark. All of your sensors are blank. So what you guys are experiencing now, it's like a purplish miasma that is surrounding the entire ship, and is lightning striking. And what I would like from everybody now is a perception check.
I can do that.
Sec.
Pass by 4.
Fail.
Hey, Izzy, is it nighttime?
Pass by 2.
This will count as nighttime from this point forward. Wex, you rolled D4s.
I use my night vision goggles.
Give me the nighttime form.
Oh, you want...
Oh, fail.
I need the nighttime form, Izzy.
Hold on, let me go get it. Ba-bum. Okay. Okay, so, for those of you that pass, this isn't a...
Oh, shit. Pass by 3, sorry.
For those of you that pass, you're noticing that eventually, as you guys are flying through this area, the mist and the lightning is kind of coalescing around a singular point. And just everything around it is just kind of spiraling inwards towards this one blackened hole.
That sounds like a good sign. I think it's a good sign.
Did anybody pass by at least 4?
I passed by 3. Also, Coco
I passed
and
by
you,
4.
remember, I gave you about -1 to all your roll, plus beneficial to all your rolls.
Wait, who has that?
You and Coco are the only party members who accepted this.
Oh, +1. Oh, so I passed by 5.
Okay, so then Mute, you're the one who sees this then. From all the smoking and lightning cloud bits that are circling around this dark center, you're seeing, yellow eyes popping up here and there every so often.
Yellow eyes specifically, so probably Heartless. I'm going to try to point them out to people. And
Either Heartless
kind
or
of
Cats.
yellow eyes appearing in Cloud of Darkness is definitely not the most reassuring thing to be walking into. I guess it's better than swarm of yellow eyes.
Again, they're popping up all over the place and then they're closing.
Repeat, Izzy?
They're like appearing and then like the eyes are closing and just melting back into the darkness. So flying in, turning around, going into the cloud instead of into the center. You guys have options. Ooh.
Izzy,
Yes.
serendipity.
The best skill.
Okay. So yeah, the ship just kind of gets guided right towards the center. And there are going to be lightning bolts and a bunch of creatures appearing outside of the ship. And I'm going to say that with the serendipity use, you guys are going to avoid this until you guys get to the main area. You guys remember these things, right?
That's why I shot artillery.
Yes, it is also these guys. I don't think I uploaded.
Alright, that's the one get out of jail free card we had.
This is your one get out of jail free card, correct?
For the hour.
For the hour.
No, Serendipity's per session.
Oh.
Like, that's it, guys.
So you guys have those, and you guys have these that the ship was able to easily bypass, and they reached for you, they tried to grab you, they tried to attack. Nothing quite happened. But there's lots of these things around. Uh-oh, who dropped?
Okay. I think things have settled down now.
Okay, I'm going to leave these guys up top for you to deal with. Can everybody please move yourselves to the bottom?
What did I miss?
Bottom of what?
We're in the darkened cloud.
Well, no, you're in the center area, and you have avoided a ton of dark sides and a ton of the worms.
You're welcome.
The demon towers.
I cannot
Did we
control
go into the
Heroitus.
portal to darkness in the past?
In the past,
Yeah,
How
so it
long have
doesn't.
you been gone?
Okay, I did say, though, that times very quickly sped up to catch you back up to present day. You should be able to control it now, Dan. Come on down.
Okay, cool. There we go.
Aardvark Kronk. Okay, so you guys enter into a giant wasteland. There's still, there's dark clouds overhead with the same kind of lightning in them, but you can now see as per normal across this kind of wilderness with lots of rocks kind of sticking up out of the ground, and you're noticing that there are just like tons of these little black things just kind of sprinkled around these rocks. And in the far distance, there is this one giant rock tower, like a stalactite sticking out of the ground. And there are a couple of individuals on it, and one gigantic creature standing next to it. So, I'm going to draw this as best I can. So, would you guys like a top-down view, or would you guys like a side view?
Izzy, I'm sending you a text first.
I want a 45-degree angle view.
Would anybody like to give me an actual answer?
Izzy, I sent you a question in the chat.
I'm going to give you a answer. This is part of the description, Nick.
I know, but I wanted to find you a picture if that was the thing.
Top-down view.
Top-down works.
Top-down?
That'll work.
Okay, top-down it is. So, here's the battlefield. In the center, over here, is a giant area that is raised up like a large platform. Standing on top of that are the following individuals.
Drum roll, please.
Whose tokens I've apparently not copied to this layer yet.
Lol.
Hold on, where did they go?
Wah, 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 wah.
Wah, wah. Let's see. Oh, come on, where are you? I know you're here. There you are. There you are. All right. 1. This person.
Of course.
Not surprised.
2.
Magica.
Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, we've beat her once, so.
She is a complete shadow.
I guess she never reformed her body.
She never reformed her body.
Just check. We are in the present again, right?
You are in the present again, yes. Okay, 2.
Nox, how could you?
I didn't put them there. 2.
Also not a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
not controlled by Orion. Also not with those values at all.
So we have Magicka Spell, Orion's Heartless.
The only way I'm going to be able to differentiate the two of you guys is layer. Screw it. The Heartless is getting a red dot. Okay? That makes sense. Next up, standing directly next to the pillar.
She that big?
She that big.
I
Well, I guess I know what I'm fighting.
Next up.
Which mech are you fighting with? Or is it fight with Pyramidas and then the double O goes flying out?
I mean, I think the answer is probably double O is going to be me, and then R2 will be running Pyramidas.
So what is that thing that just...
That looks like same kind of species as Mocha is. As do all of these little guys that are surrounding you guys.
How far back are we supposed to be in this battlefield?
You're on the far right side.
Okay.
Fuck my life. There's a lot of these things, okay? Yeah, you know what? Screw it.
So, Nick, you know what we have to do, right?
I know exactly what we have to do here. It's a question of when do we leave the mech.
I feel like we're going to get some conversation before this goes down, I hope.
I have the solution. The solution has been prepared.
Can we
I
at least
might
have a
at
little...
this point summon Legrim because Legrim is the one for blasting things in an area.
Can we at least have some, like, monologue-y conversation with them before we go into the final fight?
You may have whatever you want. A couple of last-minute things about this real quick. So, first, these three are standing up top here. Things to note. Magicka Dispel is a complete shadow creature with just glowing green eyes, similar to how you guys saw Lena when you guys met her in the book. She does not truly have a physical form, though she is able to kind of stand up against and, you know, kind of maintain a form that is against, you know, a solid object. This giant Heartless thing looks to be the same species as Mocha, just much bigger, much stronger, much burlier.
Even though, is this after Mocha buff or after?
Buff. This is before Mocha buff. Similarly, all of these little Darklings look to be roughly identical to the way Mocha was prior to buff. The Orion Heartless, while resembling Orion in most ways, has a couple of noticeable differences. The different parts of her dress, hands, elbows, all joints kind of end in these sharp crystalline points. And it appears as though Orion's Heartless already has a pair of bat wings floating around behind her. And Ursula is gigantic, the same size you guys ran into her when you were in the Expanding Empire before you guys stole the Black Cauldron from her.
Okay.
Other thing to note, Giant Mocha is literally impaled with blood running out of her eyes and is on top of that stalactite with her arms kind of poking there as kind of like, you know, a don't mess with us thing being made an example of, the same way you would have a head on a pike.
Not cool.
Yeah.
So, everyone ready to burn everything to the ground?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, should my fatigue be back up to full or no?
Yes, you guys had an indeterminate amount of time to do everything you needed to do.
So we're in the Dark Realm thing where the gauntlet doesn't work, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please let me eat the gauntlet.
Yeah, just so we can use this.
Yeah, okay, I'm throwing you guys all up top for now.
I'm going to summon Legrim when we get close.
Okay. Also, Giant Heartless. Legrim's already on map for you.
It's
So we're like over here, right?
Yeah, well, you guys are all inside the mech.
out of character. This feels like a final battle, but I don't trust Izzy.
One other thing to note. Did you guys see the other little purple thing on the map?
Yeah.
There's an evil Chirithy.
Yep.
It too may burn.
Mm-hmm. Perception check. Everybody, one last time.
Are there any special visions give, Izzy?
This is not visions. This is anything for sound.
Pass by 6.
Pass by
Wait.
nothing.
Is this you said
All right.
perception?
Yep, guys. I got a phone call. 5-minute break. Be right back.
Alright.
So who thinks this is not actually the final fight?
Hello.
Yo.
I don't
we
think this
need to get.
I
have no
believe that
idea.
it is.
I doubt
I'm
this.
willing to born.
I
things
crit
like
on
it is.
perception.
I passed by 5, but if Basil crits, then we're good. I think the other question is, which of us are in the mech, and which of us are going to go for planned shenaniganery?
Just to double check.
Oh, I'm
there's not,
100%
like,
jumping
an
out of the mech.
actual cap on stats, right?
There is no actual cap on stats.
Okay,
Beyond
well,
whatever
I
the
boost-
DM says.
I boosted my intelligence to 16 with one of my last.
Oh, 16 isn't even beyond what most DMs I think would limit it to.
For Dex
No.
IQ, 14 is the typical limit without good reason, because
Okay.
of how stacking effects work, but
I mean, I was at 15 before.
I'm going to put it, you going up to 16 is not the most broken thing the party has.
Yeah,
no,
that would
not
belong
that
to
one.
Muriela.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, magic is by default going to be more broken than just about anything else. If you're creative enough with its application, which, well, you have been.
I restricted myself for all but the past 3 sessions because Muriela
Case
did
in
not
point.
have combat or tactics skills.
You had to stop yourself from being too creative. That's how good you are with.
Yes, I actually really adore the magic system, but no, Muriel also has probably the 2 most broken items that we've been given, besides the Infinity Gauntlet. But, if anyone wants to leave the mech and join planned shenaniganery,
Oh, I'm
probably going on
abandoning the
whatever
mech at the
is
first
on.
opportunity.
I think it's a question of how many people does Dr. Boy need to be in the mech to pilot the mech.
My question
Lena's
is,
there. She can pilot the mech.
I mean, Lena has computer.
My question is, can I decides to try and like pick Mocha up and revive her or something?
Okay.
If
So
we can get Orion near Mocha, we might be able to do that.
Oh, and I crit on.
oh, who,
If you pass by 10, it's a crit.
it has to be less than a 6, though.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled a 6.
1, 2,
and so I passed by 10.
If you have a pass by 10, that means you're 16, so 6 is indeed a crit.
Yep.
Oh,
Who are we losing? We're losing Wex.
But we need to do something awesome with him.
Wex, come back.
I'm back.
Okay. So who passed? This is hard. What did you guys pass by?
5.
and
Pass by 6.
7, you crit. That's not pass by 10, that's a crit.
Pass by nothing.
I thought you just said that I had to roll under a 6 to get that.
Nope, 6 is a crit if you're still
Yeah,
at
6 is a crit.
1600.
Okay.
Yeah,
who
I
passed?
noticed that.
Who? Okay. Who passed by at least 5?
Yo,
Webby.
And okay, so the 3 of you are hearing a bunch of commotion underneath you. Obviously, again, this is through the ship.
You cut out there. We didn't hear you.
Okay, so the 3 of you are hearing a bunch of commotion as Pyramidus appears on this battlefield. And again, this these Darklings pretty much fill up all this area. I just don't want to copy paste it all.
Okay.
There's a lot of it, but everything is like kind of turning around and just being, and most of the Darklings on the ground are like, that ship! We recognize that ship! And, you know, like, a lot of them are, like, starting to, you know, like, get ready for, like, a fight and attack and whatnot. And Basil, you specifically get this. You hear that, Basil?
From
Oh, just from the Darklings that are like underneath you guys as Pyramidus shows up.
oh, what did we do? What? Hold on. What did we? Oh no. What did we say when we came into the past again?
You...
Moriala, I think we may have made the situation worse, if you will.
By doing what?
Well, all of the army there, the numbers of the small ones, they well, they're thanking us for making them what they are. I'm not entirely sure what they might mean, but well, we already had time shenanigans, so I'm assuming it's somehow our fault.
Oh, I'm assuming they came and got their hearts devoured because they were fucking weak.
But this has created a
wouldn't
huge
say that
problem.
from there being from being fucking.
Oh,
And
it's
I was
created a
hoping that they
problem.
would go in at the same time as us if we weren't at the same time as them.
The darkness. Wait.
Why wouldn't they go in at
Just
the
to
same
double
time?
check, how did we we got back with the gauntlet and then we opened the portal? Was that what it?
Yeah. And
You guys took the cloud to the past in the realm of light. They all went in the past. As you guys were crossing it had to reset to the present time. So you guys came in the present. They went in the past.
Time bullshit.
Yes, time bullshit in this game. You guys should know better.
Why did you have to say the past? Why did you have to say the past?
Because I was hoping it would give information, and we know nothing about this area.
Well,
And I asked if
know what?
anyone else had any
Well, the
ideas
problem is-
or opinions.
I'm
Problem
willing to
is, we
bet.
seem to have fed them.
I'm willing to bet that they burn just as well as the rest of them.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Don't worry, it's going to be Lux infused. Their hearts will be freed and then go back into cycle of reincarnation and whatever else happens.
Izzy, I definitely need a ruling on that.
The problem is they're saying something about the darkness giving them more strength. I'm not sure if they simply mean the portal or something.
Nope, I do not feel comfortable doing this.
Why is there a Negatirothy over here?
I mean, presumably everything has light or darkness. Presumably that's a Chirithy that's become primarily dark aligned.
Do you guys remember that the Chirithys that survived were the ones that were associated with the Foretellers?
I remember you telling us that.
Hi. Also, one other important thing. Dr. Boy, sensors are going off on your ship. There's movement on board.
Of course there is. On the Astro Mega ship or on Pyramidus?
On Pyramidus.
Is it inside or outside?
It's inside.
Great. Like humans, like human
I
size
wonder
readings,
what that
larger.
is.
Yeah, humans. You guys can pull up a visual feed if you need to.
Sure.
Just give me a computer operations real quick.
Okay.
Oh, Dan wasn't here for this part.
Passed by 9.
So all the stone statues in the ship are waking up because it is eternally night.
Oh, and they're going to think it's blood.
Hey, Orion, you can command some of them. I'm going to try using the thing Xanatos said to command them to send them a message. Izzy, what do I roll for that?
What did I say?
Xanatos
The
said
Keyblade-
the
the
fucking
X-Blade
Keyblade
would like to
commanded
that.
them.
Did he say the Keyblade specifically? Oh yeah, that's right, because it's connected to their hearts. My mistake. I'm sorry. So they count as nobodies. So there's no real darkness in them to get purged out in this realm. And yes, the Keyblade can give you the Keyblade can give some commands to them.
Great. I'm going to try and send them a message about what's going on, and that in all honesty, Orion's probably the one who needs to be in charge because I'm going to be leading from the front.
Mm-hmm. So Orion, you have an army at your disposal, and before you ask, yes, you are the highest rank, with 5 exceptions. These exceptions are not nobodies, but they want to help, if you can guess who they are.
Yep.
Okay, good. Do you guys actually want me to throw all these sprites on there, or can you just assume that you guys have an army that is roughly equivalent to the Darklings?
Let's just assume that and not deal with the armies and just deal with the big players, please.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. FYI, some of the NPCs on board ship with you guys, such as Ellie and Nox, are going to offer to help with the army because Nox has experience, and Ellie just loves AoEs, effectively.
Yeah, I am probably having Legrim just go out and join army to do AoEs until it runs out of power.
Okay.
Lena can stay and operate the Megazord and defend the throne room.
Anyone who wants to join going outside and killing things, I have a plan to make us mobile.
I'm all ears.
Coco, we need you for the plan.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will-
and also Wex, yes, Muriel would have asked you about this.
Okay, so I'm aware of this. All right.
You
So
were aware
I
of
actually-
the plan.
I actually jump up excitedly. Yes, I'm excited for the plan.
Why did you duplicate me, Izzy?
Because one of you already had your turn order number, and the other one I had to copy because I forgot I had it up top.
Still in Mute's voice, if Mute's the only one that's been riding me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Derp.
All right. Ellie, Nox, come with us. We're gonna bust into there.
Okay. Ellie and Nox are not going with you guys to the final battle because not allies. Okay, who's doing what? We're doing this turn order style cinematic at first, and then it's going to be rolling.
Sounds good. I think who's. Let's start this. Who's riding me?
I am going to be riding you, but I'm not riding you when I do the thing because it'll look
I'll be
cooler
riding.
if I'm not.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll ride Coco also.
Sean, are you doing anything else? I'm asking you specifically, Mute.
I'll throw the hammer at things.
Also, Izzy, Muriel Gargoyle is at 7.25 speed right now.
Can I have a little
Sorry,
roleplay
go
moment, actually?
You guys can do whatever you need to.
So, I'm gonna talk to whoever's with me. Like, this might be it, right?
Yeah, we might all die here.
Is this
Hopefully
it?
don't.
Is this the most important thing?
What do you
Close, Ted. I
mean?
think the most important thing might be what happens after when we fix things.
And I'd argue the most important thing is us surviving through this and continuing to live and do more things afterward.
I think it's good to do things, but I think it's time. So I actually lift you off. Mute. I lift you off me
I'll
and
be
put you
very
down right in
pleased
front
with
of me.
this.
Gently. It's not like harsh, so I can face you. I think it's time. I've had this long, and someone else must wield it. I think it is you. I've watched you a long time. You've grown a lot. And you are the only one I've seen who strives to keep the balance. That is what the Masters of Masters told me. Find someone who can keep the balance and use it for that. So, Izzy,
Mhm.
may I do this?
It's yeah. This is your thing.
I put my head on you, and there's a glow, and I'm just gonna say, like, straight out, the Keyblade, like, no name, just straight out comes out of me and rests in your hands.
Coco, are you sure?
You are more than just, you wish to help, but you need more than just helping those in the book. This will give you a reason to help more than that. I believe in you. And as I say that, my voice actually starts to fade a little into what sounds like a childlike version of Nerealis.
Also,
And then it just stops. And I just walk happily.
Work.
Well, I guess we'll give Coco a hug and scriptures, and then jump back on Coco because we unfortunately don't have a ton of time for.
I like scritches! And it's back in your voice again. But yeah, I don't know how Izzy wants to handle this, but it's yours.
we're not doing any points transfer or anything right now. Things are
Yeah.
still going to function exactly the same, and this is just plot stuff that will be affecting rap.
Yeah. I
This-
figured, but since I figured this is a big final fight and I'm going to be busy, you're my decision.
Alrighty. So, does anybody else want to do anything before you guys jump into this fight?
Yep. And
No,
this is
no,
going to be the setup for us being able to keep up with the goddamn mech.
Well, I'm saying unrelated to prep for the fight. Are there any other conversations people want to have? Character moments or whatnot, knowing this is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10.
Still one of the best Bond songs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything.
All right.
Yep. The only thing Muriel would do is basically just stare at Ursula and go, well, let's see if everything I've learned can finally beat her.
Also,
she's big, right?
oh, she's the size of Pyramidas.
What's the scaling on the dark?
The Darksiders are actually smaller than her.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
but
look
how
bigger,
much
Izzy.
more, like-
They like come up to, they're like half her size.
How tall is she right now?
She's the same size as Pyramidas.
Which is?
I don't know, hundreds of feet.
Okay.
She is big.
Hold on.
All right, if you guys are going to start doing prep for combat, I'm going to be running through combat order to see what you guys do, okay?
I don't suppose there's any chance that I could try to dominate something during the cinematic time.
Yes, yes, you may. But we're gonna wait till you gotta wait till your turn. So first off, Orion. The gargoyles are gonna be like coming in, giving you a salute and say you're the one who was put in charge of this army. Xanatos informed us.
What?
Of course he did.
You actually have tactics!
How can we assist?
Your job is to keep those darklings at bay?
Okay. Are you giving that command just to the gargoyles, or is that like a everybody? Because I want to point out, individuals you currently have command over, the gargoyles will listen to you, but if they don't like an order, they can refuse it. The nobodies on the ship are all of the Keyblade wielders who are, in fact, summoning Keyblades to hand. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Interpret that.
Deal with the darklings and the demon towers. We'll deal with the others.
Okay, the other important ones for you, which you might want to give other commands to, are you have Nobody, Captain Nobody, Nobody Thor, and Nobody Bruce Banner.
But I have Captain Nobody's shield.
You have Captain Heartless's shield.
Oh, okay.
He can summon a nobody weapon that's a shield.
Funky.
Mm-hmm.
I want to point out again, no Hulk. You have nobody Bruce Banner.
Ah.
Oh, that makes sense. I like
Oh,
that.
he should help pilot the back.
Yeah.
No, please no. Wait, no, sorry. Is it Bruce Banner or is it Hulk?
It's Bruce. No, it's just-
There is no,
Okay.
nobody Hulk. They have no emotions. He
Yeah,
can't
Bruce-
go Hulk.
Okay, then yes, he can help pilot the ship.
He's actually going to go and make sure the arc reactor doesn't overload in Pyramidas.
also
That's also legit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sounds good.
You guys also have nobody Hawkeye, but, you know,
nobody cares.
nobody cares.
Mm-hmm.
All
We're
right.
fighting flying robots and I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
I mean, nobody Hawkeye would be good for like point.
I only care if nobody Hawkeye does a single thing that I don't want to talk about. I think Izzy and Nick know what I'm referring to.
I don't remember, but
Aim for the head?
oh, he's gonna shoot a dark side in the knee.
Not arrow to the knee. He'll be crippled for life.
The dark side just like starts crying and walks home. That doesn't
Wait, I
happen.
need that.
All right, so Orion, you're just giving direction. Are you going to be leaving the ship, or are you going to be staying on it?
Good question.
Remember the buffs I regularly give you.
Okay,
Orion now has one
gotcha. So
in buff chat.
you said staying on ship, Sean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to do. I guess I'll be casting from above since I have a 250 mana crystal.
Jesus, yeah. Okay, Ellie is actually going to be going with the gargoyles because she's going to like look up and down Goliath and just be like, "Fucker's hardcore," and just follow him.
Also note, Izzy, I gave Ellie and Nox buffs.
Yes, noted. Muriala, what are you doing on your turn? Iron Man
Well,
is not here.
Let's just say, let's get this party rolling. She thinks she's larger than anything else. And, you know, it took a while to figure that out, and I got it, but there's two things that we can do here. Rilla's just going to grab a spark of light in her hand, toss it up once and have it become the size of a baseball, toss it up again, and it's becoming the size of, like, a basketball. It's just like, Coco, eat this.
Really quickly, I'm like, mute. Hold on very, very, very tightly.
Are you telling me are you gonna fucking Dynamax Coco? Please Dynamax
I
Coco.
am going to Dynamax Coco.
I eat the ball!
And Morella's jumping up so she can stand on his head as this happens.
Okay, so I do want to say missed opportunity because Nick did tell me this was going to happen. Coco, you are about the same size, a little bit smaller than Pyramidas and Ursula, but very comparable. You are, in fact, the perfect size for the Astro Megaship Gundam to ride on. And I am a little disappointed you gave away your Keyblade. Just a little.
I'm okay with this.
So am I.
Sound wave fighting.
No.
Just cast enlarge on mute now.
Activating a second spell. It's just saying, Flames of Perdition rise up. The damage you dealt will be dealt right back to you. And there is a cloak of fire surrounding Coco, Mute, and Muriel. It doesn't burn them, but oh, does it burn everything else.
Dear God.
In a voice, who's on me right now?
Muriel is standing over
Muriel and Mute, I believe.
In a voice that is a combination of Muriel and Mute and baritoned a couple times down, I just say, bellowing across the battlefield, I'm so big!
Oh my God. Okay. Alright, we will come back to you guys. Webby, where are you going? What are you doing?
So I was hanging out by Coco. So I'm going to, I guess, slingshot onto Coco's giant head and ride Coco's head into battle.
Is Lena
I
coming?
now demand my voice
No,
incorporates.
Lena is helping to operate the Megazord.
Okay. Stuff that's on the Megazord will stay by the Megazord, which will include Wilbur.
And she will totally use darkness and stuff to defend the throne room or control room or whatever.
Gotcha. Aardvark Kronk is also staying there. Okay. Next up, Mute. I'm just gonna have you do Legrim and all your summons at once. So Mute, you're go.
So Legrim is going to be doing basically AoE blast support against the army until Legrim runs out of magic or gets smacked enough. But she'll be working with the gargoyles until we get out that. And I guess since we're a distance away still on Coco, I'll be holding the no name, but I'm going to wind up in swing with Mjolnir.
Are you using the
And-
Keyblade?
I will do the thing of hitting the hitting the hammer with the Keyblade to try and launch it further, but I
Okay. So, fun fact about the no-name Keyblade.
What?
So it is a Keyblade that was made from the Master of Master's heart. You know that? It is also
I'd assume.
it's a highly adaptable Keyblade. So, as you slam Mjolnir into it, you are getting a keychain form change. So
Did you just turn it into Thor's hammer?
I think
Technically combined it at the moment with Thor's hammer.
I actually think the most appropriate thing that this looks like now is Stormbringer. It's like twice the size. It's got instead of it being like a hammer hilt, it's got like a sword blade going up the middle, and then it turns into the giant Stormbringer hammer at the tip. So good job.
This is way better than the mech wielding the Keyblade.
That's not how I was expecting this to go, but I will take it. I'm going to activate Nick's buff and throw it at the enemy.
Okay.
Which is kind of the thing of, I'm pretty sure regardless of, as long as I throw it straight forward, it's going to hit something.
Yep. We're going to come back to that because I'm not actually having hits yet. This is all prep. This is prep round. But
Okay.
we'll be holding for that.
Can you just say at least have at the villain or something like that?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Can you at least say have at the villain or something like that? Do that.
Sure.
Yay.
Also, Mute has become now at this point very close to just being a judge himself or being a Coco Knight. Both things that exist from his game.
I think Mute is definitely a Choco Knight right
I
now.
agree. Mute is a Choco Knight.
By the way, question for you, Sean.
Yeah.
That was the other thing you got last session, remember?
Oh, I can summon both of them?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes, I will also summon Judge Master, who I guess is also going to be on Coco.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot that.
Yeah, no, that was your, other thing that I gave you last time.
Yeah, I forgot about it. Thank you for reminding me. I will also summon Judge Master. I was assuming I was going to be summoning Master.
Someone really needs to draw this scene right now.
Okay, let's see. Who's next? Basil! I know what you're doing. First off, where are you? Are you staying on the ship or are you on the Coco?
Let me see. Well, I think hitting ground level and providing some sort of tactical support might be good, so I'll hang out with Coco. Will Coco be able to hear me?
I can feel you.
Yeah, Coco can feel you. You could also probably just lounge in Coco's ear. Coco's that big.
Yeah. Anyway, first the dark side that seems to be immediately in front of us.
Okay, you can roll your thing.
I rolled under 14 for activation.
Yep.
And passed by 6.
17.
Did Basil get it?
Rolled a 17.
Basil is Punch Master.
Uh,
All right, and hang on. The demon towers count as multiple entities.
yes. Yes. You get a you've done that before. You've gotten a shadow out of them.
Did I? I don't remember doing that. Huh,
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, so for a second mental action, I'm going to try to take the other dark side as well.
Okay, FYI, I only put 2 on the map. The battlefield is like got a perimeter of demon towers and dark sides. There's not just 2. There's a lot. I put 2 here for the sake of convenience.
Okay. The one thing I'm trying to remember is I think there's supposed to be a penalty per thing that I already control as I roll for things.
Not for taking over, but as you give them more actions, they're more likely to get out. Since this one failed with a 17, he's yours.
Okay.
The other
I
one...
just remembered, I thought it was in the book, I think it was originally each one you try to take over is penalty based on how many you already have, and if you crit fail when you try to do one, you lose control of all the ones you have.
I wasn't going to be that mean, but okay.
Yeah, but no.
Well, roll your activation for the second one. Let's see what we get.
Okay.
Okay, and yeah, so you're just... I'll give you a -1 penalty since you have 1. Go.
I rolled an 8 on the second takeover, so
Okay.
pass by 8.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't pass by 8, so you have it.
All right. So, just in terms of what to do with them, I took one near Coco, and I tried to take one, like, kind of at the extreme of my range near.
Again, there's a lot of them. It's probably at the midway point between you guys and Ursula.
Okay. In that case, I just take the 2 closest to Coco so that we have something to wedge through.
Oh, good. You guys are going to be playing football. Sounds good
Exactly.
to me. Sounds good to me.
It's we don't allow tackling in football, or do you mean American football?
Yeah. American football.
Time to load up Blood Bowl.
Football. Alrighty.
Oh yes.
So. Yeah, let's see if Nox can do this. Dr. Boy, Nox is in Pyramidas. You see him running through the ship, and you just hear him shout, "Pulling power!" The lights flicker for half a second.
All right.
And then Pyramidas starts glowing gold. As though it has become infused with lux.
Yeah, I think we might need that. I don't suppose you can come do that on the mega ship, can you?
Oh,
Do you have a power source?
I mean, yes.
Equivalent to this thing, you're going to see Dr. Banner on the on Pyramidas. Him and Nox are working feverishly. They've put together a cornerstone of light for Pyramidas.
Nice.
They turned the building into a hallowed ground, and then turned the building into a robot.
Speaking of which, Nick, I forgot to ask, are you sticking around in my head and casting spells from there?
So Muriel is going to be standing on Kokoro's head, like, shooting giant dragons of Lux-infused fire at any Heartless they get nearby.
Okay, in that case, I am glowing.
This is going to boost you. Hold up, Dan, your turn.
Good, because this is an expensive spell.
Dan,
Lux mana enhanced.
Dan, what does Dr. Boy do?
Oh, let's see. Dr. Boy. Who should I even go after?
Lex, how much is it per minute?
It's effectively mana enhancer 1.
Oh, let's see. Pyramidas actually has Lux infusion now, so he can go after the stuff that's purely darkness based easily.
Mhm.
What are
Is
the
arena normal or a high mana zone?
what are the gigantic heartless called?
There are dark sides and then there are demon towers. This is a normal mana zone.
Mana Enhancer 1 actually doesn't help then.
All right. How big are the Darksiders relative to Pyramidas?
Well, the dark sides are about half as tall as Ursula, so about up to Pyramidas's red square.
Okay.
But like Pyramidas has them. Your other ship does not. Your other ship comes up to like their chest.
All right.
And Coco is about shoulder height with them.
Oh, man, I need to check something.
All right,
Like,
I'm
the
gonna
dark
give
sides are actually the perfect height to ride Coco to.
Actually, I will. Yeah, I guess I'll radio out. Let's see. Coco's gigantic now. Yeah. All right. Coco and R2. I think the best thing we can do. Let's tear through as many of the big guys as we can, and then we'll engage Ursula. We're the only ones big enough to actually fight her.
R2 is going to whistle in approval.
And if I get approval from Coco, I will go over and I will ride Coco. Because it just seems like a shame to not do that.
So big!
As Pyramidas, or as the gummy ship.
As the Astro Mega ship.
Oh yeah, no, I'll let you.
Okay, so team
Oh shit!
team running Pyramidas is Nox, Lena, R2, C3PO, Wilbur, and Aardvark Krunk. I'll throw the
And Bruce
We have
Banner.
Bruce Banner in there too.
and Bruce Banner.
This is the greatest team.
Okay, Orion, which ship are you on top of?
Hero of another story, right there. They were their own.
Orion, join us on Coco.
Orion, are you on top of the mega
Yeah,
ship?
can we play that campaign next?
This is that campaign.
Dibs on Aardvark Kronk.
Damn it!
I'll take R2.
I get Lena.
He'll be just
Actually, are
infuriated
are
with
there-
all of you.
are
I'm
there
like,
some-
I'm
I
trying
need
to
to
tell
Bruce
you.
Banner or Nox, and I'm not sure which one.
Crap, there are in fact 8 people on that ship right now, so we could do that. Damn!
Is
Okay.
he
Make it happen,
what the
Izzy.
sequel needs to be now?
We need a new game for the new year.
We'll see. Shiro. Sean Allman, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, which ship are you on? Pyramidas or on the Astro Mega ship? You said you were standing on top of what the ship's slinging spells.
Stand on top of Coco slinging spells.
I don't want to touch Coco. It feels weird.
Stand on top
Right
of
now, it's gonna feel like nothing but light and glory.
It feels weird.
I have the power.
Yeah, you're all pretty overwhelmed with just emotions of excitement and desire to just go nuts.
So, Sean, which ship are you standing on top of? Are you part of the Astro Mega ship or on top of Pyramidas?
Oh God. God, if I'm actually on top of Coco in Berserk mode, then this has become stupid.
Yes, I
Do
know.
it.
That's
You,
why you should do
you
it.
have decisions to make.
Do it!
Fine.
Yay!
All right, put yourself up.
Everybody on Coco! I can carry the party! Literally!
End the ship.
Mm.
All right, so. Good God. Well, so much for all my carefully laid plans. All right, so.
I warned you about this, Izzy.
Yes, I know. Just didn't think it was going to get this ridiculous this fast. In any case, so that was all of your guys' prep turn. So, as this is going on, you guys are all getting ready, mounting up, starting your assault. The army of nobodies from inside the castle are charging at the Darklings, and the Darklings are likewise running into them. And you're literally just seeing like a clash. Keyblades are getting caught in claws. People are getting cut, slashed, blown apart with spells. It's kind of ridiculous. And that's only on the ground level. up top, Ursula in her gigantic form is going to reach up into the clouds as lightning strikes and pull down a trident. As she starts, doing that laugh.
Oh, bitch, you
The
didn't.
drag queen laugh.
Yeah. Magica is going to flatten herself against the floor of the parapet here and just kind of like start moving in shadows and then slink. You're not sure where she went, but she definitely disappeared somewhere into the battleground. This big dude, easily like 3 times the size of the other Darklings, is actually going to hold out his hand, and a sword of darkness is going to appear. And this thing is like a fucking like Ichigo Kurosaki cleaver. Massive. And he is going to charge down.
Did you just make a Bleach reference?
Yes, I
Yes,
did.
he did.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yes, big sword. Stupidly big, like Monster Hunter Greatsword big.
I approve.
Runs down this thing and actually lands, jumps on Mocha's head, pushing her farther down to the spike before launching
Yeah.
towards the battlefield in the center. Meanwhile, Orion's Heartless is spreading those bat wings and kind of just like charging up for a bit, and you're seeing more crystalline spikes starting to poke out from different parts of her body. Her, like a crown of crystal is appearing over her head. Her fingers are elongating into crystals, as are most of her limbs. And then she is going to take flight and start making a beeline towards the Choco train with very determined looking eyes.
Choo-choo!
Now, with that all being said, we are officially entering the combat.
Bum bum bum.
I feel like the actual battlefield is not going to be very helpful here.
No, the actual battlefield is not. I'm just kind of putting things in groups so I know whereabouts everything is. So first off is Orion.
I mean, I will throw Thundara at the largest group of Heartless that I can aim at.
Okay, now, important question. Darklings or Heartless? Because Heartless are around the perimeters trying to meet their, work their way in, and the Darklings are actually on the center of the battlefield between you and the main bosses.
Darkling.
Darklings? Okay. Roll me a Thundara.
Alright, well, the spell works. And what's the modifiers to hit?
I mean, are you throwing it in the center, or are you throwing it... The question is, which group of Darklings do you want to hit, more or less? Because unless you failed the check, you weren't going to miss, because the battlefield is littered in them. It's just a question of, are you going to catch allies or enemies in it? So are you going closer to Ursula, or are you staying closer to you guys? The closer you are to you, the more allies that are going to be in the area.
Just the batch that's on our route toward Ursula, I guess.
Okay, take a -3 then.
Alright, that still passes.
That still passes? Okay. Roll me...
And that will be...
Roll me damage, crit table, 10. Nick, crit table, please.
Crow, crit table 10. 10 is just no defense allowed.
Okay.
16 burn damage.
Okay, you take out a couple of them. A couple of them are damaged, and then Chocobo comes in. But we will deal with that on Coco's turn. Next up, who is not actually on the turn order list. You guys have a giant crystalline Heartless flying at you guys, who gets to cast a spell. I actually need to check the spell list that I need.
She dares cast it at the glorious bird god in front of her.
Which spell is it, Izzy?
I'm checking. It's random.
Ah.
Because that stayed the same. The spell list didn't. Oh! It is also Thundara.
Oh, that's easy. Deflect energy.
Roll it.
I'm just defending all of us because we're all on Coco right now.
Mm-hmm. You have to beat her check, correct?
Nope, it's a defense roll.
Okay. Roll it.
I crit! No mana cost for me.
Okay. So you Avatar the Last Airbender that shit by holding out your stick and then just pointing your keyblade up to the sky.
No, it's more, we got close, Muriel just swiped the keyblade to the left and bashed it off to the side.
Fun. Alright. Ellie and a platoon of people are just, like, running through Heartless off in the corner near Pyramidas. It is Judge Master's go, who I believe is on top of you, Coco. Correct?
Yep.
Okay. What is Judge Master doing?
What is there things actually in range of Judge Master's sword?
Judge Master can jump down in the middle of a bunch of Darklings, but if Judge Master is riding Coco, who is currently gigantic, not really, no.
Okay, Judge Master is going to start charging.
Start charging? Okay.
And be ready to block in case Coco isn't able to dodge something.
Gotcha.
Coco
Actually, clearly go on top of Coco's head to block things there.
Okay. So Aced is going to, after bouncing off of Mocha and landing down, is actually going to launch himself into the air and then thrust his sword into the ground.
Ah, you said his name.
I did. You guys knew his name. You guys just didn't remember it. Also, it's written down. And thrust his sword into the ground. If anybody has played a game, he is pretty much casting Quake, using just sheer force, and all the ground on the entire field, allies and enemies, it counts as rough terrain for everybody. Making it very difficult to get solid footing. Which means balance checks for everyone.
Jump, Coco, jump.
If we're on Coco, do we have to make it?
Would that be acrobatics?
You guys don't. Coco will have to continue to make balance or acrobatics checks if moving.
Coco's a giant chicken. You've seen what they do with their heads when their body's being moved. I am steady as a rock where I am.
Oh, I have a plan.
So, wait, do we not have to make it because we're on Coco?
You do not have to make it because you're on Coco. Coco will have to make it on Coco's turn.
I need to check something.
In the meantime, Webby!
Alright, so
I think
there's a giant heartless thing in front of us, right?
I actually am going to try to communicate something to Webby.
Yes?
Yeah. Get the last one out of my bag! Feed me!
Oh no! I think we really will need to make checks to stay on Coco's back.
Fuck, that does track! Yeah! Ah!
Alright, yeah! I swing down using my grappling hook to get into Coco's bag, and I find the last Infinity Stone that we have.
Not Infinity Stone.
No, not Infinity Stone.
Wait, what is the thing I'm looking for?
Dashing, daring, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly.
He wants
Legendary juice. Give it to me.
Oh!
He can't fly, but he's gonna do the next best thing.
Fucking...
I guess I could give you the one I've got, but that's one probably the wrong size.
I don't think it matters.
Size doesn't matter.
Okay, I just pull mine out of my bag and dump it down your throat.
Yay!
I will allow this. I'm not even going to make you roll. I'm just going to allow it.
Excellent.
You guys hear?
Is that my turn though?
That would be your turn. Yes.
Do we hear the
That's
giant?
fine.
Like,
I'm gonna ride a bouncy chocobo. I'm happy.
do we hear like that little gong sound?
Yes. I was about to say you hear dong dong dong.
So it probably echoes across the damn battlefield.
There's the sound of confusion as Darkling just like.
I tell you as I do this. Okay, but when this is over, you owe me a juice.
Okay.
Wark. Oh my god. Okay, Legrim. I'm assuming it's just blowing up Heartless.
Izzy, you skipped me.
Yeah. So,
I apologize. Muriela?
Oh no, Muriel's 100% just pointing the keyblade forward, and the flaming cloak is turning into a twin-headed fire dragon shooting through.
Do you have a spell to make everyone like not fall off me in a minute?
No.
Well, better hang on.
Izzy, am I allowed to hit Orion's Heartless in the Darkling with this because it's a rather huge AOE?
Darklings, again, that wouldn't be this. There are Darklings everywhere, but she's flying overhead.
Oh no, the special one.
Ased?
Yeah.
Too far away. He's on the ground at a diagonal, and she's up in the air, kind of just beelining from the pillar directly to you guys.
Oh no, a giant lilac fire dragon is going to go chomp on her and also eat the one that's right next to us.
Okay, that's Basil's.
Do I know this?
Touch my things.
Do I have any indication that this is Basil's right now?
It's not looking at us. It's looking at the battlefield.
Okay, fine. One head's going after Orion's Heartless, the other one's going after Ased.
Okay.
They get to roll dodge, provided they have more than 10 movement, which they probably do.
They do.
Let me roll at a I'm at +5 right now.
Yeah, penalties are important, guys. Don't forget to give those to your attacks to drop down their defense.
Izzy, they're rolling at -4.
You're giving yourself a -8. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's do Orion's Heartless first. Yeah. Nope. A 5 says nope.
Yep.
Let's see about Ased. Oh, wait, a fire dragon, you're saying?
Okay, Izzy, this is essential fire that burns literally everything, including like stone and steel as soon as it touches it, and it's lux infused.
Okay. He will dodge out of it then. Actually, he does dodge out of the way. As he does that, though, he's going to start by trying to block it with his sword. And as his sword kind of catches fire and he realizes, well, crap, that's not working, he's going to kind of just do a spin dodge around the rest of it.
So what I'm hearing is he used his dodge.
He used his dodge, yes. And his sword is now slightly on fire.
No, it's going to stay on fire until this spell is dispelled, and that fire is going to eat it the entire time.
It's a sword made out of darkness. He's okay with this.
It's Lux fire.
He's okay with this.
All right.
He was one of the foretellers. He's okay with this, even if it does him a little bit of damage.
Yep. Uriel's leaving enough to continue cloaking her in flames, but the rest of everyone is less defended because she used it to attack.
Gotcha. Next up, Legrim. Sean, I'm assuming you're just blowing through some Heartless and Darklings with her?
yeah, I am pretty sure. Do you want me to roll on the off chance there's a crit?
Roll the attack, yeah.
That is not a crit. I can roll damage. It's a 2-yard area, so some stuff is not going to be able to get out. And
Yeah.
the damage ignores...
Yeah, roll damage. I just want to see how much it is.
And that ignores any DR,
Okay.
etc.
A couple of them are... One of them is, like, writhing in pain in the center of that. A couple of others were, like, lightly burned, but they managed to disperse. Like, in there, along with, you know, a bunch of the Keyblade nobodies. Like, she's taken out a bunch of them from a distance, effectively. Dynamax Coco, it is your turn.
So, how much of this battlefield can I get across?
In a single bound?
Yes.
I'm going to say you can get to where a set is, which is about the midpoint.
Oh, good.
Turn.
That's actually just what I want. I'm going to jump on him.
Okay.
Yep.
Goomba stomp this bitch.
That's the plan.
Oh, boy.
Remember, he's the Final Fantasy character.
He did use his dodge already.
He did use his dodge already.
Well, can't he still... As long as it's not dodge and retreat, can't he still...
Yeah, no, he can dodge. He's at a penalty.
Yeah, but they can, like, block planets and stuff.
I
Yeah.
mean, fair. I'm still going to try to bounce on him.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say it was a bad
But
plan.
Make
I'm
him
just saying.
suffer as many penalties as possible.
Yeah.
And indignities.
Roll it, Wex.
I don't know what I'm rolling.
Well, let's see. You're bouncing on him?
Yep.
This is a slam attack. Nick, rules for slam attack?
Nick's muted.
It's modified by your size. I know that. I believe it's your movement. Damn it, Nick, where are you?
I'm just going to roll and see what happens.
Yeah, roll 3d6. We'll start with that to see if it...
So, roll for what the crit
Fucking
effect is.
Christ.
Oh my god.
So I was gonna say he blocks and you bounce off of his sword. I think what's happening now is he blocks you with his fucking sword, and then you're like, nope, and you just keep going, and you're freaking hammering him into the ground.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
I mean, hang on. We go with the logic that
Mass destruction beyond compare.
Is Comfort large enough that one foot kind of lands on him and the other one could land on the ground?
Yes.
He tries for the block. Coco grabs with talons and then just like
Flips.
paddle balls him into the ground.
Yeah, no, that's
All while screaming, I like bouncing! In a voice that is a combination of literally all of your voices.
and his.
No, only his half the time.
It sounds something like Logan's like, I like bouncing! Alright, so roll me 3d6 to see what you get on the crit table.
Roll another 3.
Wait, what? Roll again?
No, if you want to use your luck, you can roll again.
Lower is better?
Well, lower or higher. Let me check the crit table.
It's further away from the medium, the better the crit effect is.
Yeah, hold on. Crit table. Critical spell failure table. Critical hits.
I have not rolled a 3 this entire campaign. Just
You
so
picked a
it
pretty good time for it.
was a real good time for it.
Damn
Fuck
it.
you,
Where is the critical hit table?
fuck you, final boss.
The final boss who showed up in Kingdom Hearts that no one knew about.
I think it is if any damage penetrates the are treated as if it were a major wound regardless of action
Oh, fuck.
inflicted.
Damn. Okay, let's see. Your size right now is going to be at least a +10. That's going to buff your strength. Which means... Oh, dear God.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
A slam attack is going to be... Oh, fuck this.
I hope I one-shot him.
5d +2.
We all do.
I'm definitely going to remember this campaign fondly.
5d +2, X.
Squishing damage. It's a new category of damage.
Oh, that's real good. That is 26 damage.
Okay, so good news. You have pummeled him into the ground.
Yay.
He is not happy. Bad news. He's still conscious, and he's not happy.
That was my attack for the turn, right?
Yeah, that was your attack for the turn.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Okay.
You're next, Ursula.
Mute.
So, do I have to do the throw roll to hit the guy on the ground, or does the or does my regular weapon attack with the Stormbreaker no-name Keyblade hit it?
Who are you trying to hit? Darklings?
I
Said.
figure I'll hit the guy we just jumped on.
If you want to throw your Keyblade, you have to throw it.
Okay, I couldn't smack him with it from where I am.
Do you have any form of innate attack?
No.
Nope.
I don't know how big this Keyblade is at the moment.
It's
And
it's sized for you.
okay, so I still basically have to throw it if I want.
Yes.
And I'm going to all-out attack and attack twice because
Okay.
my
-2.
defense at this point is basically the my defense at this point is basically Judge Master and Coco.
Yeah. You're at a -2 distance penalty because he's literally right underneath you guys.
Shouldn't that make it easier for throwing at him?
Yes, but you are on top of a giant bird's head, and he is under the giant bird's feet.
Okay, so let's see. It's two. It's there. It's that. The bent neck. So I think I'm rolling against 14 if I'm remembering all the modifiers correct.
You can spend FP. Yeah, you pass by 1.
And I passed by 5 on the second.
Okay.
It's a recurring weapon. I can throw.
No. Oh yeah, no. You totally can throw it, and it immediately appears back in your hand, and you can throw it again, and it's going to charge with lightning. Okay. He's pinned in the ground. He can't really dodge. Well, that failed.
Did he crit fail his attempt to block?
He did not crit fail, but he failed. He rolled a 17. The second one, however, the second one he rolled a 5 though, so you will get 1 hit of damage off on him.
I have no idea what it is.
Okay, so no name. Normally, no, it's not in NPCs. It's in PCs. Oh, come on. I had this file. Where the hell is it? I don't remember where... Oh, here it is, weapons. Alright, let's see. Okay.
Also, Nick, I only have a buff to deck, not stupid.
Okay, so since this thing is going through a form change, it is 3D plus 3.
3D plus 3?
3D plus 3. Okay.
I will definitely take that roll. That's a pretty good roll.
Yep. Alright, so that from... Okay, he is presently on his last legs, guys. And he was supposed to be the hardest one to beat.
Not for Giant Coco.
Not for Dynamax Chocobo.
Someone now quickly finished him off.
Yep, Basil, it's your turn.
Huh. Well, I mean, I'm assuming we basically left the big guys behind. Just
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, the 2 big guys that were like trying to charge after you. Yeah, they are not as quick as Coco.
well, I'm just gonna command those 2 to just lay waste to any other heartless that get close.
Okay, roll me an int check. Okay, that second one that you did not get a crit on is still under your control. So you're good. Okay, so they are just laying waste to the battlefield alongside Pyramidas, Legrim, your army. This is getting ridiculous.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have cleaving attack, basically.
Yeah, they're wide sweeping things.
And I'm gonna make that like an extended order so that I can start like trying to take over something else in the next turn set if we get to that.
Gotcha. Dr. Boy?
Well, I mean, that guy's pretty much already fucked by everyone else.
Yeah, but someone should finish him.
I just realized.
Yeah, I guess I will go ahead and.
Yeah, you've been on mute this whole time.
Feel
guess
the
I'll
killing
go ahead
blow.
yeah, I'll go ahead and I guess butcher him with my giant lightsaber.
Yeah.
The poor bastard. He just gets Goomba stomped repeatedly and then stabbed.
Yeah, he can't fucking he's not currently in a position to dodge.
He's also tried dodging so many times that his defenses are pretty low.
Well, again, he's got no. You only get a penalty if you use the same defense multiple times.
Yep, he could still parry, except it's a lightsaber.
Yeah,
It's a 20 or 30 foot long lightsaber.
yeah, that's
yes.
like he's going to attempt to hold his sword up over his head at such an angle that like he will block most of the blade. Like he's stuck in the ground. He can't go anywhere.
So since I haven't actually had a proper fight with the gummy ship yet, how do I what should I be rolling for sword attacks?
Okay, so for your stats, it's effectively just going to be different variations on your piloting checks.
Okay.
So piloting, computer operations, etc., based off of what you want to do, which I think is the most fair thing. And as far as damage and whatnot goes, I'll just be handling that because kaiju-sized things damage scale differently from everything else.
Yes.
So yeah.
All right.
So in this case, I would like you to make me. I'm going to say computer operations.
All right.
Just for getting everything lined up and
Pass by 8.
Something, 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 square cube blah.
yeah, he will attempt to block. Sure, dice. Sure. Nick, you got that crit table open?
I got that crit table open. Someone give me a crit.
All right. The number we are looking for is.
Is it a crit
Wait, is
success?
this a crit hit or a crit miss table?
He crit failed his block.
So it becomes a critical hit.
Yeah. Sure, give Dan the fucking 4.
Ha ha ha!
DR is halved, in addition to after applying all other divisors.
I'm not sure we needed that, but sure.
I mean, the lightsaber already ignores most DR, so...
Well, that was build up for a really pointless boss.
Well, to be fair, he hasn't done anything else in the campaign yet. So...
He's been doing a lot of shit behind the scenes.
Okay,
Yeah,
to be fair, we can just call this my curse triggering. And
So what you're saying is that he's this game's black box.
He's actually this game's original Xehanort, who didn't show up until the frickin' end of the last world.
Oh,
all
now
we
he's...
did was do side quests and companion quests, and I approve of this.
Yup.
We're the best party.
All right.
I'm just glad I got to Dynamax Coco.
All right. Now that you guys have gone, Ursula's going, and Ursula is going to point her trident at Coco, and lightning is going to shoot out of it.
So,
Ah!
it's a very dumb question, but could Judge Master actually parry the lightning from Coco's head?
Is he a firebender?
He can parry projectiles.
This is not a projectile.
Izzy, I've had
I
a
mean,
turn.
lightning is just projected electrons, right?
Izzy, I've had a turn. I can deflect energy again.
Deflect energy will work.
Okay.
Or
Parry
Orion can use
projectiles does not
deflect,
work,
because we
sadly.
have Orion on Coco's head now.
Darn. I really wanted Judge Master to cut like half.
Can Orion use Reflect?
I don't know. Orion, would you like to use Reflect?
Sure. I like to feel like I'm doing something.
I like how we all jumped with, hey, this is a way we could have stopped
Oh,
Coco
God.
getting shot with lightning.
In the 11th hour, John's dice finally roll well.
Is Reflect at a 15 for you?
Reflect is higher than a 15 for me.
That's a critical Reflect.
Critical reflect.
Okay. So, Sean, I can't believe I'm asking this. Who are you reflecting it at?
Go for the water beast.
No, I have to go for my Heartless.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh my god, that's a crit too. She doesn't get a defense.
Roll the crit confirm, Sean.
Yeah, roll the crit confirm.
Or the what your actual effect is. No defense.
Roll. All right, Ursula gets.
I think the Avengers put up more of a fight than this.
We are also rolling really well, so
Yeah, you guys are rolling
Like
really
4
well.
crits now.
things could reverse and become really dumb.
So here's the thing: when you have a party of glass cannons, if we wind up getting crits, we do really well.
Damn it.
We have 3 non-glass cannons currently: Muriala, Coco, and Judge Master, and also technically Dr. Boyce.
Okay, so FYI, the damage dice for Ursula's lightning thing, 5 of them were max damage.
Is Orion Heartless down?
Orion Heartless is not in fact down. Orion Heartless is sparking with electricity as though it's being contained in the crystals, but some of the crystals on her are getting so overcharged that they are shattering, and she is crying out in pain.
Oh boy.
And she's
Why was this team up done?
because Xanatos convinced them that this was a good idea.
He might have
They're
been
all
right.
realizing that, oh, maybe we should have stayed separate.
Maybe we shouldn't have listened to Xanatos.
All according to plan.
All according to plan. Yeah. Fuck.
Supposedly.
Oh my god. Okay.
Of course, if they were the ones critting, we would be the ones who shouldn't have listened to Xanatos.
Like, for real, having just recently watched Gargoyles, like, fuck Xanatos. Everything is his plan.
Do you see why I picked him as a mentor for this game now?
Alright. So, Lena, R2-D2, I'm effectively just saying the Pyramidas team. Are you guys giving them any instructions, or are they just laying waste?
Lay waste.
Yeah, I think we're just laying waste.
Alright.
Yeah,
So, Pyramidas' main cannon charges up and is going to try to tear through a demon tower, which it does as it starts reforming, and then it suplexes one of the dark sides.
Did you just say suplex?
Does it suplex them, go into
No,
a
wait.
and then fire the cannon?
Izzy, have it suplex a demon tower.
It can, it just wiggles out of his grip.
Suplex a train, Izzy.
If the dark... Yeah, Webby's over the comms. Lena, suplex a train! And you just hear, no.
I don't know what that means, Pink.
Yeah, exactly. No. Back to Orion.
Come on, finish overcharging her.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to cast Holy.
That will, yeah. I'm assuming targeting your Heartless.
Yeah.
Look at that! Look at these rolls!
So to be clear, we're
What the fuck?!
we're all in the middle here, right?
Yeah, you're all in the middle where Master Ascent is.
You want to move
Okay.
us over there, Izzy? Because I feel like I should get like here.
John, are you using Lux at all for this? Because I'm
I'm just gonna say you guys are there, stay on top of Coco, so I know you're still on top of Coco.
Because Sean, I'm mana enhancing any Lux base moves.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have any Lux.
I have Lux. Would you like some?
Well, I mean, I just crit Holy on
Heartless.
Yeah.
John, I have
More damage.
Roll your confirm.
I am a Lux battery.
And by confirm, you mean the crit effect?
Yeah, the crit effect.
Only an 8.
Double normal shock penalties.
Oh no.
Okay, so you literally launch a beam of light at your Heartless, who is still kind of like convulsing from the electricity, just like looks up and is blinded as this thing pierces her wing, and congratulations, your Heartless is just kind of going and hitting the ground, no longer in the air.
Is she dead?
She is on last legs. And I say this specifically, like, she is down, but not out yet. But she is, I'm going to say, unconscious.
The giant robot will step on her.
Orion, because you cast that, I will allow you to do a move if so you choose.
Do a what?
A movement.
No, I'm gonna stay on this.
Okay.
Somehow this weird giant bird seems to be a good luck charm.
Gotcha.
Yes! Mission accomplished! Character goal achieved! You won't tell him my original character concept?
Go for it.
Literally, it was just, I want to be a lucky bird for the party.
You were the holdout. Alright. Let's see how the battle between the ground units is going. Okay.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down.
Ellie just rolled a 4.
Good job, Ellie.
This is almost depressing now. Judge Master!
I'm going to do another turn of charging because I don't think we're in range to swipe at Ursula yet.
You will be on Coco's turn most likely.
So next turn, when it will be try to cut Ursula in half as Judge Master.
Fair enough. At this point, everybody make me a perception check, please.
Gotta love that perception check.
We're looking for sick pass by 6 or more.
Oh wow.
Pass
let's
by
see.
6.
I am actually rolling for summons to figure this out as well.
Only Judge Master. Only
Oh.
Judge Master.
Okay.
Has to be on Coco.
I got it.
Neither Judge Master or Mute rolled that high.
Izzy, I got it.
They didn't get a 6.
Okay, so Basil and Muriala. Anybody else? No?
Nope.
Okay, Basil, Muriala, as, yeah, the light of Holy, blasts through Orion's Heartless, and Judge Master continues to charge with energy. You notice that, the shadow around Coco has darkened.
Muriel's turns next, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Here's just say, Coco, I'm immune to fire right now. Shoot me at Ursula and watch for what's happening with your shadow. And then go into Coco's mouth.
Coco cannon fire! After Webby goes.
Yeah, you have to wait for your turn.
I'm readying an attack for this, Izzy.
Okay. Webby.
You want me to fire you to spit you out or fire you out on the other way?
Can birds spit?
Do both of them, Wax. You have the power to do both.
You do have the
Alright,
power.
so where is Magica? Because I don't see her.
Again, she disappeared into the shadows 2 turns ago.
Oh, shoot.
She's probably in Coco's shadow right now.
Oh, I've got a way to flush her out then, I think.
Is it
Maybe.
Color Collider?
Yeah, I think it's time for Color Collider.
Jump down to my feet.
Oh wait, shit, Lena's in the mech.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure that one out too. I'm like, how is this gonna work now? Oh, actually, I know how this is gonna resolve. Because this ability's already stupid, so why the fuck not?
I guess it's centered around Lena because she's got the crystal. So I shoot the Keyblade beam in through the mech's window.
Okay, so how I'm going to do this, Will, is you've played Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen the form change with the Mirage staff from Rapunzel's world that makes the
I
tower?
don't think I have.
Okay, so how this is going to work is a shadow version of Lena is going to appear next to you, and then inside the Pyramidas, you're going to hear, what the hell, and a light version of you is going to appear next to Lena.
So I didn't hear all of that, Izzy.
A shadowy version of Lena is going to appear next to you for the attack, and a light version of you is going to appear next to Lena. Effectively, I'm giving you 2 epicenters.
Oh, awesome!
Nice.
One on Coco, the other inside Pyrrha fucking Midas. Oh god, it's Lux charged!
Taste the rainbow, bitches!
They're both Lux charged! Fuck! Why?
So Webby's got her part. Let
Because
the light shine
the
through!
system is meant to be broken.
Because you gave us broken things, Izzy. This is all your fault.
And we create a super power light charged swirling sphere of shimmering rainbow bolts of energy.
I'm gonna say, just for the craziness of it, Webby's, yours is going counterclockwise from top down, Lena's is going counterclockwise, and you guys are just buzzsawing things in between them as they get caught in it.
Yes! Turn the tide of battle!
I don't think the tide was turned. This is more just like a tidal wave becoming a tsunami.
These dice... I mean, to be fair,
I will accept that.
some of you have had, like, really horrible luck over the course of this game, and I've had, you know, unrealistically good luck, and now it's role reversal.
Alright, I am keeping an eye out for Magica because she is mine this time. I am not missing this fight with her.
No, I don't think anyone's gonna take that from you.
Actually, roll me another perception check.
Everyone or just...
Just Webby.
I failed it.
Well,
Shit.
well,
It's too many colors.
Too many colors!
Blinded by the light.
So everybody who's not Webby hears Magica saying, ah, crap, from Coco's shadow, because she just 18'd her fucking stealth check.
Ha 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 ha.
God! What the fuck? Okay, Coco's turn.
Choco Cannon ready! Fire! Right at Magica, since I very clearly heard where she is.
Fire at Ursula!
Oh, I thought you said Magica.
No, Ursula.
Oh, well, I gotta get to
Fire
it.
at Ursula. Muriela was basically saying prep for Magica.
Yeah,
Oh.
prepare yourself for Magica. Fire me at Ursula to deal with her.
I kind of communicate. Might want to get off, Webby.
I jump off of her head. Coco's head.
Is anyone else getting off?
You know, Judge Master will get shot with Muriela.
Oh my
on his
God.
turn.
Oh my god!
Like, Izzy, I will have something else to do with me jumping off of Coco's
Or
head
actually,
on my
Izzy,
turn,
do you
but for
allow,
now I'm just jumping.
Do
Okay.
you allow if Muriela is making an attack as soon as getting fired, that Judge Master also makes an attack as soon as getting
That's fine.
Okay.
So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm bounding over to Ursula, but in midair, I Choco Cannon, Muriela, and Judge Master on a wave of fire right at Ursula. Coming right out of my mouth.
Yep, because you have flamethrower.
Yes, it
Max
is.
Fire Stream!
Max Fire Stream.
Oh my god. Alright, Judge
I
Matt.
could not
It's a
resist the
success.
opportunity to Dynamax Coco and teach him Flamethrower.
Power Blow is successful, so Judge Master's attack is going to be at twice strength.
Yeah, I do not plan to land on Ursula. I just plan to land, like, next to her.
Okay.
You do have to roll Dex to hit with Flamethrower.
Okay?
It is.
Oh!
Use luck!
I've been saving it. Luck.
Okay.
Remember, your dice rolls are all modified by one more favorable, too.
There we go. Modified one down. I think 5 is a crit.
Yeah.
Do you have a 15 on innate attack?
I don't know.
To Coco's sheet.
I don't think I have a innate attack in this respect.
In that case, it's strict dex.
Okay.
Which you only have 10 of, so it is not a crit.
Okay. Well, still good.
Still good. You-
Actually, no, wait! I gave Coco Fatal Strike. Are you using Fatal Strike as part of this?
I don't know. Am I?
It gives you dex +6 for a single attack.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
and there's the crit.
Ah.
So crit fishing, everybody. It's a thing! Okay, roll me 3d6, Wex, for crit.
8.
Nick, what does 8 do?
Well, really, it's one more favorable, which probably means if any damage penetrates DR, it is a major wound.
Oh boy. How much damage?
Love the smell of calamari.
Yeah. How much does this do?
I sent it to you, X.
I gotta check my stuff. Forgot how much it was.
11d6 plus 11.
Oh, right, that much.
That's a lot of damage.
Hold on, I actually need to put this in the real roller.
Yeah, that's... Again, the scaled up kaiju battle. She will have DR to deal with this.
54 damage.
Yeah,
She probably has like over 100 HP, but...
Yeah. So you have fried a tentacle. Like, a tentacle is like crispy calamari and ready to be eaten.
It's a start.
It's a start.
I try to eat it.
Other tentacles are going to start smacking you around.
Hashtag feed that bird.
Judge Master gets to stab before I get to stab.
Yep, Judge Master, make your stabby roll. Oh no, wait, Sean already made the stabby roll.
Yeah, here's the relevant information.
How much was the damage?
I didn't roll damage because I don't know if it gets buried.
Roll damage.
Okay. Give me a sec.
She's majorly... Oh, actually, I just realized we get a bonus equal to her size mod on attack.
Yes, you do. Again, she has a shit ton of DR, so I'm wondering, like, what's your max damage on Power Blow, Sean?
And also a range penalty depending on how far
Power
away you
Blow
are.
gives me double strength, so let me calculate that.
Oh, a shit ton of DR, you say?
I do say that. She's big. Yes, I know what that means. Shut up.
It's your fault.
It is. Final boss is actually Taran demanding his sword back.
That would be appropriate for us.
It really
And
would
that
be.
will be damage.
Okay. Judge Master sinks his sword into her flesh. It sinks in, leaving a scratch. It is not that much.
She is also giant.
She is giant, yes.
Alright.
I still need to go.
I guess
limit
that would
break.
also have been Lux infused because it was Power Blow, if that makes a difference.
It was Lux infused. That will actually do a little bit of damage then.
I still need to go
Because Power
limit
Blow
break.
does spend FP magic and stuff like that, and seeing as how Coco is the Lux battery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alrighty. And Muriela, did you roll your attack?
I have rolled nothing yet.
Okay, roll your attack.
Well, Muriel has 2 weapons. Izzy, what size mod is Ursula right now?
15.
Well, she's taking a -9 to all her defenses against the Keyblade attack.
Okay. She's gonna try to block it with a tentacle. It will probably fail.
I crit.
Yeah, you did. Yep, yeah, you did. Roll your crit.
The funny thing is, this is the weaker attack. Because I'm pretty sure she's not a Heartless.
She does not count as a...
Or I get 1 more favorable on die rolls. Blow does triple damage.
Oh no. Is this Lux infused?
This is with the Keyblade. I'm sorry, Izzy, but I'm really not sorry.
3d6 plus 5.
The reality stone
No,
actually-
it's not 3d6.
Oh no, it's
Uriel wields the Keyblade with strength.
I know. I'm saying that's the Keyblade's damage.
It's plus 3d6?
Plus 3d6 plus 5.
Oh my fucking god.
Yes, I know. I swear to God, if you actually take out the Titan...
Okay, so I have it. It's 66 plus 11. Time to apply times 3.
So many dice.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Oh my God.
That's so much damage. Did we break Izzy?
Izzy, I'm sorry to say, but Izzy, can I cinematically use Muriel's other attack, which is Retribution, against her?
You just cut off 3 of her tentacles?
Great! Muriel's kicking forward, launching with wings of lilac, and calling out on the power that Ursula taught her again to infuse her sword with all of her magical might. This is the end for you. You've caused so much death and destruction. Even if you don't die now, you are going to burn. Fatal Strike, Infernal Torment. And I'm giving her... She's taking like minus 14 to this defense.
Sure, roll it.
Not actually a crit. But I'm calling shot vitals.
Okay. She still gets her defense.
At minus 14.
At minus 14.
Oh, sorry. First though, bow before me and despair.
I don't know what buff is that giving you.
Izzy, does she have magic resist? 1 minute. Plus 12. Does she have magic resist 16?
She has 15.
Great! She's cursed. Her rolls are at minus 2, and if she would succeed in a roll that's important, she fails instead.
Alright, so let's see if she would succeed this and the curse kicks in. Ah! Ah!
Did she crit fail?
She crit! But it...
Well, she fails instead.
Yeah! Ah! Ah!
Is everything.
Okay. Sure.
You're welcome, Izzy.
Aren't you proud of us, Izzy?
I'm breaking a little on the inside.
We hear it.
You might be taking some perverse pleasure in it.
Alright. Izzy,
Mm-hmm.
17 damage, ignores DR, does triple damage. Also, Muriel lit her insides on fire.
What's 17 times 3? Anybody? 50 what?
54.
51.
51, sorry, 51.
Ursula is also,
Dead.
well, no, she's also burning. She's taking plus 3d6 damage that ignores DR every turn until she dies or crit passes an HT check.
Oh, she can't crit pass an HT check. She's dead. Ah.
All
Immolated
the
from
boss
the
is dead,
inside.
except for
Except for Magica.
Magica, and no, don't forget, Orion Heartless is there, just unconscious.
Yeah, Orion Heartless is unconscious.
Thank God.
Oh my god. Alright. Pyramidas check. Oh!
We're expecting things to die this session, Izzy. It looks like some things did indeed die.
Pyramidas's arm just got torn off.
God damn it. It's gonna take like an hour to fix.
Such a minor inconvenience.
Yeah, such a minor inconvenience.
So annoying, isn't it?
Man,
And
just tearing arms off my robot.
yeah, one of the demon towers looks like it's like spiraling into it, tore off the arm, and a bunch of the shadows are breaking off and actually starting to go inside of Pyramidus.
How are the
Oh,
demon
that's
towers
much
reacting to the fact that there's a swirling energy vortex around Pyramidus?
Fuck, forgot about that. Hold on a minute. So, they're still spiraling into it, and as some of them are going inside, like about half of them are dying off. Like, immediately.
Excellent. That ability was not made to kill demon towers, but it works very well against them.
I mean, it's basically like using Light Minefield against Goblin.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Orion. Shiro.
Well, damn, I really want to go limit at some point in this fight. Because then that would have been really fun. Okay. So what's left?
So, your Heartless is unconscious on the ground, and then there is Magica somewhere. Supposedly in Coco's shadow.
Is my shadow still thick and dark?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh well.
Alright, Izzy, in that case, I'm going to cast Penetrating Spell.
I don't know what that does.
My next spell will ignore all DR.
Oh, okay.
It's really nice.
Okay. Roll the cast. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Your Heartless turn. Stabilize and wake up. Yes, in fact.
Still unconscious, I hope.
Up. She is not unconscious. And is still in limit form. But that is turn. We're just going to jump straight down to Judge Master.
Wait, did we skip my turn and Legrim's turn?
Do I hear a Pokemon evolution noise?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Which of us is
You
playing
Coco
Pokemon?
evolved into
Izzy,
Corviknight.
did you skip over my regular turn?
I didn't... I don't believe I did. Did I?
You said was going to Judge Master and
Well, yeah, well, I thought we hit...
Mutant.
Oh, script! Crap, I'm sorry, guys. I thought because Ursula was dying, it was her turn.
Oh, you went off
Whoops!
for
No,
Ursula.
that was all still Coco's turn. Legrim and Mute, I apologize.
Okay, Legrim is going to continue blowing up shit.
Yep, sure. Just roll it. Let's see what we get. Okay, that seems like something that.
That's not a crit. That's 10 damage. That's first DR to 2
Okay. Okay. Actually, Legrim has been taking damage over all this. Since she has been in the thick of it. Mute, it is your go.
And for Mute, because I don't think I can actually know where to hit in order to hit
Magica.
I think Mute is going to spin the Stormbreaker Gnarling Keyblade and basically just ready to attack when she shows up.
Okay.
Also, I guess secondary question, do I see where the Reality Stone is at all?
You do not.
Okay.
Yeah, we still gotta find that, don't we?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next up, Basil. Devin?
Hi. Oh, sorry.
No
I got
problem.
cut out for a sec. Well, let's see. Ursula's down. Everything's happening right now. Is
Why?
Orion's Heartless still up?
Orion's
Yes.
has not gotten up yet. Was knocked down and is unconscious. She would have stabilized on her turn, but I skipped a few people and I apologize for that.
Okay.
stabilized Izzy?
Orion's Heartless, but she hasn't done so yet.
Did we start out next to Xanatos' castle?
You guys were over there now. Yeah, now you guys are pretty much right in front of
I'm
Ursula.
just wondering where the Heartless that I controlled would be. Granted, I also kind of left them on autopilot to just attack.
No, they're probably back to back with the Pyramidas castle. You guys are currently over by Ursula's corpse.
Can I see this little Chirithy?
Do you see it? Yeah, then you can.
Okay. I mean, it's a small target. I'm gonna see if I can dominate that. See if there's anything I can get out of that, because, like, maybe some information.
Sure, you can try.
Alright, pass for activation. Pass by 3 for domination.
Will save. You do not get it.
Nope.
Pass by more than 3.
Oh, in that case, is Orion's Heartless in range of us?
Orion's Heartless is currently unconscious.
And is Mocha dead, or just, like, mortally wounded?
Dead. Like, she is being held up by spikes that are going through her body.
Yeah, but she's a Heartless, too.
Yes. That is.
Orion, save her! Use your resurrect on someone who's not Terran.
Hey, Orion. Would your Heartless have any abilities on par with you in terms of magic? Or is it like a different class slash type?
Magic. Most definitely magic.
Okay, in that case, I'll use second thing to try and dominate Orion's Heartless, which, do I get any kind of activation works? Do I get any kind of advantage if they're unconscious?
I mean, they're unconscious, so, like, technically you can't dominate them if they're unconscious because their mind isn't currently up and awake. That said, I will say you can hold in case she stirs, and I will just roll that.
Alright.
Which, that also fails. Yeah, you passed by 3. She passed by 5. Okay. Sorry, Devin. Anything else?
I mean, use my mental actions and I'm not jumping off the bird, so.
Bird! Alrighty. Alrighty. Scrolling down. Dr. Boy.
Oh boy. There's not really a whole lot left for me to kill.
I mean, there are other big Heartless in the
area. I guess I'm just gonna have to go lightsaber a few Heartless.
Alright. Roll it.
It sounds so terrible for you.
Yeah. Piloting.
Pass by 1.
Okay. So yeah, apparently you picked the one dark side that knew judo and could, dodge around your lightsaber strike.
God damn it.
Good job.
Excellent, Dr. Boy.
Curses.
Alright, back to the top, and since we already did this part, Orion went. Orion's Heartless is now back at consciousness. Ellie went, and now it's Judge Master's turn. Apologies, everyone, for skipping around like that.
Judge Master will charge and guard for it.
Okay, he's dead. Muriela.
Is Muriela near anything murderable?
Darklings.
You have ranged spells, don't
Darklings and a couple of, like dark sides and demon towers. That's about it.
How about my shadow?
Is Coco's shadow still magicka?
I mean, it's darker.
Can my magic senses lock on to an existence in there?
Oh yeah, there's definitely a thing in there.
Well, hi there again. It really shouldn't be my place to deal with you. That should be Webby's, but magicka. this is not a good place for you. And such. You should falter before us and freeze. 2 spells coming out. First one's a curse. Gizzy, how much magic resistance does Magicka have?
12.
Wonderful. I am casting at plus 12, 28, so 14. There's no resistance to this besides magic resist. Why is it saying rolling the dice with no other modifiers? I'm gonna refresh roll 20.
I don't even see anything.
Oh.
You passed by 3.
Wonderful. She is now cursed at level 1.
Okay.
So she's at a -1 penalty to all rolls following this, and if she would succeed, she instead fails.
Great. Second spell you said you were casting?
I'm finally using one of my spells that I've never used before. Frostbite.
Do tell. What does it do?
Well, you see, Muriel is actually very good at fire and ice, so she's snapping her fingers and flash freezing the existence within the shadow.
Yeah.
This attack ignores all DR. You said magic resist 12, right?
Yep. Attempting to dodge out of the way.
It's not a dodge. She has to roll HT to resist this. And pass by 6. Otherwise, she gets hit.
Okay, so she passed, but it's a failure because of the curse, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so.
This is the meme combo that I was like, I'm not going to use this until the end of the game, and oh, looky where we are.
Alright, so...
Muriel has spent 0 MP this fight. One minute.
Or because everything was on top of Coco, for sure.
56. It's functionally burning damage.
Okay, yeah, Magicka's going to snake her way out of the Coco's shadow screaming.
Since Mute was kind of waiting for her to appear to attack, can he attack?
You may attack.
Would this have to be throw?
Since you're on top of Coco, yes.
Smash, Mute.
Sadly, not a crit.
She can attempt to dodge while on fire. She succeeds at dodging.
Darn.
Does she take wound penalties, Izzy?
I mean, she rolled a 7. So yeah, she is in wound penalties. But...
It's mostly because she's probably -4 from raw wounds and further, but...
Yeah, but she's got high defenses.
My turn?
Actually, yeah, it is your turn.
Finish her off, Webby.
Alright, so... On Coco's last turn, when Coco was using the super beam, I jumped off of Coco's head. Now, I don't actually have a parachute, but I do have the parachuting skill.
It's about the
Can
same
I
for
do
me,
that
I'm-
dive attack from Kingdom Hearts 3?
Do it.
That, like, descend,
I
and
will-
then, like, super strike?
I will permit it.
Do it.
So I'll go into dive form, and then I will airdrop onto Magicka and attack her with the dive form Keyblade.
Okay. Are you all outing, or are you just doing that?
Oh, all-out attack, yeah. So
Okay.
that's like 2 attacks.
2 attacks,
So the first attack is a hit.
and she dodge. Okay, the first, she just dodged by the skin of her teeth.
Even with the
Okay,
curse?
then the second attack, I'll give her another -2.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no,
I guess she's okay! I guess she's okay!
Luck
So
has
this one's
finally
gonna-
turned against us.
And this is where she proceeds to OTK the rest of us.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
Webby, I wanted to give you the kill.
I wanted it so bad.
Yeah, no, she's just gonna point at you with her staff and say you're gonna end up just like your uncle now.
Is it her turn?
It is her turn. She goes right before you. So she's casting a spell on you, Will. Do you have any spell resist?
No.
Did you activate Aegis? Because Aegis gives everyone spell resist now.
I did not say the blood-curdling scream thing, so...
Nope, you forgot to activate your buffs.
Alright, she passes her spell check.
What do I need to do?
Okay, so for this attack, this is her trying to reach out her staff, and like black snakes are trying to snake out and try to like grab onto. So this is a dodge.
Alright, come on, Webby, dodge this. That is precisely my dodge.
Okay, you narrowly avoid having the snakes bite you before they retract back into her staff.
Ah!
Actually,
That did not work out how I planned it.
yeah, she's just going to start cackling.
Like you do.
Like you do. Coco, it's your turn.
What are you laughing at, Magica?
So question. I have a few questions.
Oh, well, just real quick, an answer to it.
How strong am I right now?
You're
Your regular strength, multiply it by 6.
that.
Izzy,
Yes?
I am stronger in terms of lifting things, correct?
I mean, yeah, because of your buff, yeah.
So would you say I'm incredibly strong when it comes to lifting things right now?
Oh god.
Oh, boy.
I mean, the only trouble is, does this include your own weight? In terms
Yes,
of, how much you have to lift?
I would say this. I'm not sure where you're going with this.
It's Dynamax magic. His own weight is not a problem.
Yeah.
This isn't about my weight. It's the fact that my strength is multiplied. I effectively, when small, have a goddamn 49 strength for lifting and pulling things.
Yes.
That's multiplied, correct?
Yes.
How close are other people to Magica right now?
I mean, Webby's right next to her.
Hey, Pink, how good's your dodge?
Well, I did just have to use one, so...
One lower than normal.
I feel like I'm going to chance it.
Okay.
I'm gonna risk your life for you.
Thanks, I guess.
I want to be in the AoE. I want to be in the AoE.
I'm grabbing Ursula by the tentacle and slamming her on Magica.
I'm saying everybody is getting thrown off of you. So you know what, Sean? If you want to be in this area, I will allow it.
Yeah, I'm grabbing Magica by the Ursula tentacle and just straight out whipping her on top of Magica as hard as I can.
Okay,
Wait, whipping who on top of Magica?
Ursula.
Ursula's corpse.
Oh.
So yeah, everybody that is currently standing on top of Coco, including the gummy ship, dodge or acrobatics to get off, or piloting for Dr. Boy.
Jump in my saddles!
For everybody that is on the ground, this is going to be a dodge check.
Gonna be a
I'm
what check?
flying right now.
Dodge. You're not parrying a giant fucking squid.
I attempt to leap out of the way.
Yeah.
Like I said, no, I'm flying. I don't have to worry
Can I
about
make
it.
a dodge check?
I passed
Can I
by
have an
8 on
acrobatics
piloting.
check?
You guys can make acrobatics. If you pass the acrobatics, you get a +2 to your dodge.
I just passed the dodge, so...
Okay.
What happens if we fail the acrobatics?
Then you get a -2 to your dodge. That is actually in the rules.
Excellent.
Do we have to make the acrobatics check?
You don't have to. You can choose to either. It's risk and reward.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
can
going to
choose
do the
just
dodge
accept
because
the
the acrobatics
damage.
I don't have.
Or
What's base dodge again?
Basic speed +3.
Yeah, get hit!
Oh god.
I don't think you get hit. You're just gonna fall off.
No. Orion wants to jump in the way of this attack, so he gets limit break.
Yep. Don't you know how Orion works?
Be able to see that with the way I'm doing this.
Yeah. No, he's getting like smacked in the face with a tentacle as it goes flying by.
So what am I rolling?
This is gonna be a. So let's see.
My kind of hope is this is way too big to actually dodge.
The actual answer is, unless Magic has bullshit.
No,
this is
don't
way-
say that. I need to be able to dodge this.
Yeah.
You're Webby.
I gave you a big bonus to dodge, Webby.
I passed the dodge. That's why I'm saying don't take the dodge away.
What bonuses did you give me through your magic that I can trigger?
You've already used Fatal Strike. You haven't used Flash of Iron yet.
That's defensive, right?
Coco has +7 move, +7 dodge, along with ×6 strength, ×6 HP, and ×6 move.
You know what? I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna say roll brawling.
Okie dokie.
For fucking God!
Yep, Coco crits again!
Yeah!
Dynamax Coco destroys everything!
So that pretty much only hits the people you want it to hit.
Oh, and Magica and any poor heartless nearby. I'm not gonna hit you, Sean. I'm sorry.
Oh, Sean has dodged into it by choice.
Okay, then I guess I can't stop that.
Yeah, that you can't stop. Like, I'm throwing it over there, making it like perfect curveball so it avoids all my allies, or it's just like, well, fuck that, jumps in the way. Okay, dear God, okay. I guess damage, yeah. What's your current strength at?
Help me out with this, Nick. So
Rex, what is your strength normally? Just raw strength, no bonuses.
I believe it's an 11.
So your current strength is at 66.
Oh my God.
Which means that if your random hit someone with another thing is 7d plus 1 plus whatever weight bonus Izzy gives you.
7d plus 1.
Plus whatever weight bonus you give for the improvised weapon that is Ursula's corpse.
Oh my God. I'll give you an extra 2 die for the corpse. Because, dear God.
So does Ursula die for this?
Ursula's already dead!
I mean, not Ursula. Does Magica die to this, or does Magica manage to survive?
We're gonna find out! 9d plus 1.
How much?
9d plus 1. 9 dice. 9d.
Also, roll your crit modifier, Rex.
Let me roll the dice first.
No, roll the crit modifier first. That's important.
It might be triple damage.
12. That's pretty close to the center.
Any damage penetrates DR, it is a major wound.
Okay. So no DR for this.
Well, no, DR still happens, but if you penetrate DR.
44.
Okay. So, Orion, you take 44.
Okay.
I know you don't care.
That actually sounds like multiple death saves in.
It is.
Oh dear God. Okay. Magica takes. Fuck. What was her HP at? Oh God. Her DR.
That 14 actually passes on the second one.
Good.
Yeah, please don't make me kill you and be really sad and literally have to play up my disadvantage.
Okay.
Wait,
So,
you don't want to play up your disadvantage? Great.
oh my God. Okay. Okay. So Magica's staff is broken in half and shattered. She is on the ground. Her shadow form looks like it's starting to melt, but she's still kind of there.
But no more staff.
But no more staff. By the way, inside of the staff, perception check for anybody on the ground near her, meaning Orion and Webby.
What was that?
Perception check for Orion and Webby.
Alright. Pass.
Did you say nope, Sean?
I rolled a 12.
Okay. Webby, inside of her shattered staff, you see a single coin where the orb was.
I snag it.
I bet it's his lucky dime. I bet it's Scrooge.
It is, in fact, a gold coin with a duck with a top hat on it.
Is it literally Scrooge McDuck?
It's literally Scrooge McDuck.
It's literally Scrooge McDuck.
I've seen this before.
The shadowy thing is just going to look at you and be like, "How?"
I flip the coin in the air and I try to unlock it with the keyblade.
That is for post combat, Will.
When she yells how, Muriel's just going to yell her way, because I'm a better sorceress than you.
Yeah, that's just going to get anger looks. I forgot whose turn it is.
That was Coco, so it goes to Legrim than me.
Look, okay, the Grim, I'm assuming, is continuing to blast. I actually need to see how much.
Yeah, she's continuing to blast.
She's popping, actually.
Does she still get one more attack?
She gets one more attack out, but then she will pop.
Shit damage.
She took out the equivalent of a platoon. She did good.
She did very good.
Then for Mute, Magicka's the last boss, right?
No, Orion's Heartless is still alive.
Yeah, Orion's Heartless kind of got back up.
Oh, got back up?
Yeah.
Well, can I throw the weapon once at Magicka and then potentially throw it then at Orion's Heartless next?
I'm gonna say pick one, not both, because...
Okay, I'm throwing it at Magicka.
Okay. Roll it.
But finishing off the opponent this year.
Okay.
That will be a hit. That will also be a hit.
Okay, attempt to dodge. Fail. Second dodge is a crit. Okay, so you get one hit in.
How much damage? Did you say it was again? 36 plus 30, something like that?
Yeah. That sounds right. 13?
Yep.
Okay. Good freaking lord. She is not doing hot, folks. Alright. After that, Basil.
Hey.
Uh,
What's left at this point?
Magicka and Orion's Heartless are up.
Well, I already tried hitting Orion's Heartless and it didn't work. Is Magicka Heartless? Do I feel anything from there?
She counts as a shadow for the purposes of your ability, yes.
Alright.
Give it a shot. What does she roll?
Come on, not again.
Uh-oh. What do we got? What do we got?
7.
Oh, I passed the activation barely.
Okay. And 12.
And I only passed by 4 for the domination.
You normally pass by like 7.
I'm rolling really high.
Yeah, I know. That you don't get her. Sorry.
I don't. I don't know. Where is she right now?
She is like right next to Webby, kind of melting in a pool of shadow.
Oh. Anything I can get one of the big guys to do about that? Like, is she melting because she took damage, or melting because she's
melting because Ursula's corpse was thrown at her.
Oh.
Yeah.
In that case, I just have the big guys, keep on doing what they're doing and just beat off any small ones that come in.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Nox is doing his thing then. Dr. Boy! Who are you ending?
You know who you have to end.
Yeah, I feel bad kill stealing Orion's Heartless, but that
It's
bitch is
okay,
literally
go
been
for
in
it.
my head all game.
I think Orion's Heartless is more your enemy than Orion's.
I guess that's fair.
She was getting points from both of you.
Yeah, we're gonna giant lightsaber that bitch.
Roll it.
Wait, you're not killing her with the Keyblade? Oh well.
I mean, I don't have a Keyblade, so pass by 3.
I guess Orion doesn't get to have a heart.
I mean, if anybody wants to remind Dr. Boy of to like try to convince Dr. Boy otherwise, you're welcome to.
I mean, unnecessary because she actually passed her dodge.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm not... Yeah, so, like, she dodges out of the way.
I suppose there's a bit of a wind-up with giant lightsaber.
A bit of a wind-up with that, and my dice luck is now turning around. In any case, I think that brings us back to the top of the order. So, Orion, you get one last swing at her.
Alright, well... What other things are around her?
A couple of Darklings.
All right, because the thing is, I randomly rolled Meteor.
Okay, roll it.
Successful cast.
Okay.
That successful cast is all you need. Only the ones at the edges can dodge.
Yep. And
All right,
it's centered. Is it centered on her?
So Nick, I don't get how big can Meteor be?
How much mana are you willing to spend? Because every increased radius is another multiplier.
How much mana is left in your crystal?
Oh, a ton is still left in the crystal.
Yeah, it's how many dice of damage do you want to deal times the radius in yards?
Okay. How clear of an area of us that's filled with enemies is around her?
Let's see. You guys are over by where Ursula was, and over there. So, 30 yards,
30 yards?
give or take.
Alright, and it's basically double cost every time I increase the increment by 1?
No, it is times the amount of radius you have, not double per radius. It's like n times x, not n times 2 to the power of x.
Alright, so if I'm doing a 30 radius?
It's 30 times. It is 29 times cost.
29 times cost?
Yep.
Okay.
Jeez.
Sure.
Are you on top of Coco?
No, I fell off.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Right, because you got hit by Ursula.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
So that means I'm gonna deplete this mana crystal. Alright. So
I'm just gonna say roll damage. There's no way she can get out of this.
well, I mean, it also ignores DR as well, so
Yeah.
it's penetrating spell.
Oh my god. Okay.
And it continues for a solid minute.
I think you might have just wiped a demon tower and half of the Darklings and her. Good job, Sean. Roll me a will save.
That's a crit.
I'm aware. So yeah, you're feeling something inside of yourself you probably haven't felt in a long time. Oh my god. Okay.
Sean, your dice luck has turned around.
It only took 29 sessions. Jesus. Okay. Judge Master, you go.
I guess at this point, just
It's just Magicka. It's just Magicka and like other and background stuff.
yeah, magic is all the way over there. So I guess it's just cut through Heartless.
Yep. Okay. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that.
Yeah.
Muriel, are you getting near Magicka or are you just staying there?
If Muriel has the opportunity, she's blasting magic with another Lux infused, well, light infused, because she's in special mode death spell.
Gotcha.
Muriel is really mad at Magicka.
Everybody's really mad at Magicka.
She's probably gonna resist this one.
Okay.
It's HT -3.
Yeah. Good chance of that. She actually crits.
She's fine.
Okay. Anything else?
I can cast only one spell per turn.
Gotcha. All right. Back to.
Muriel will move closer to wherever Magica is, but that's it.
Yeah.
All right, redemption time.
Webby, second chance.
Do it.
Alright, here we go again. I'm going to make another jump. I'm going to just jumping attack at Magica, try to spear her with this Super Keyblade.
All right, go for it.
Ugh,
There you go.
got him.
All right. You doing a secondary attack? Or is that the only one you got?
Yeah, I guess I'll do an all-out attack.
Okay.
Got her again.
How much damage does your Keyblade do?
At present, I'm going to activate my blood-curdling scream this time,
Okay.
so that I get the fire damage bonus.
Okay.
Does 46 damage and more if she counts as a dark enemy.
She does count as a dark enemy.
So it's going to do 66 plus 5.
All right, roll that. Because she fails to dodge the first, and...
Hauser, Blood Curling Scream gives you +3 dex now also.
Oh, that means
Awesome.
the first one was a crit!
No,
you
because
can't.
Oh, that's right, it's a 7, it's a 7.
Critical 7 is just an additional defense penalty.
Was he blessed?
No, Webby refused the blessing.
sorry.
It's fine. It makes sense.
I have 23,
Okay.
2 of which is fire. The rest of it's just light.
And that, gentlemen, is the end of the fight, because I'm not going to force you guys to clean up the Darklings and the Shadows.
Like, all that broke up, but I think we got the idea.
Yeah.
So where is the reality stone? I guess we head back victorious and then argue over the...
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, guys. Seeing as how it's already late, I am actually going to put a pause on it right here. The battle is still raging around you guys. Keyblade wielder nobodies and Darklings are falling around you guys. Pyramidas is still taking on a bunch of Darksiders, but the tide of the battle is clearly in your favor. You've taken out the main threats, and everybody make me...
Oh, yeah. All the main threats are gone. All of them.
All of them. Everybody make me a perception check.
I mean, clearly this guy over here is not a problem.
Is this still just a normal perception check, Izzy?
Just a normal perception check.
Yeah, there's been enough time. I'm definitely re-rolling for luck.
Oh yeah, actually, I might as well.
Yeah, there we go.
There's a pass by
2.
A
4.
4 is a crit, right?
Or is it
If you
crit
have a 14.
provided your skill is above 13?
No. So
Yeah.
it's not a crit.
Yep. So the one thing on this battlefield that seems a little odd is like everybody is engaging and fighting tooth and nail, except for the one thing that is just sneaking away across the battlefield.
Yeah,
Yep.
this thing I think is going to be a problem.
And that is where we are going to be pausing it, as this thing is running off of the battlefield.
How long am I giant, just for next time?
You're giant for an hour.
Oh, good. I don't think that thing's getting away.
That being said, this is where we're going to put a pause in it. Last session is definitely going to be the final session, guys.
All right.
Hooray!
So thank you all for playing. I am not going to be awarding XP tonight because, again, final session. But I will give you guys a question just as a fun vote to close out the evening.
Sure.
Alrighty.
So, the vote. The vote for session 28. I'd ask you guys what you learned, but we'll just take care of all that again next time because...
I learned that I'm a giant bird badass!
I learned I can actually roll decently.
I learned that when we all crit, Izzy is sad.
When you all crit and I crit fail, I am sad, yes. Alright, so, the vote. Who had the best moment, in your opinion?
Oh.
Ooh.
Again, this isn't for points or anything, this is just what do you guys think? And
Sure.
and then if you don't mind, the effective question will be, and why? And we'll just do that, and that's how we're going to close out this week. And then next week, well...
I know my vote.
Should we just put it in?
Yeah, I'm going to wait. You guys will do it all at the same time. As per usual.
I'm ready.
Alright. I still see a few people typing.
I was adding the one.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm not at... Oh, should we add the Y to it?
We'll go person by person once you post, and you can say it out loud if you want.
I think we just say it.
Yeah. Okay. Go. Vote. Alright, we'll start at the top. Basil, who did you vote for? What's your favorite?
Coco first just going big, but then everything that happened because of that. Like, Muriel got turned into a living projectile. Webby had to, like, do some shaky ground maneuvers to get a gummy juice into this giant bird. I'm pretty sure there was something else. Oh, the paddleball bit when they critted on the what was supposed to be the big bad, effectively.
The hardest person there that wasn't gigantic.
Yeah.
So you guys subverted my expectations. I gave a thing for, Dan to fight in mech, and it ends up getting fought by a giant bird.
Ah.
Like, so,
The Mocha situation's making me sad. Also, how did we, like, that's somehow our fault. I know it is, but I'm not sure.
Oh, it's definitely our fault.
You know, Izzy, the best part of that is that Xanatos probably knew that possibility, but you didn't.
Yep! Yeah, no, you're just hearing the recording in the back of your head. Just as planned. Just as planned.
I'm just like, Dr. Boy's literally like, how?
What do you mean, how? How could you not know this was going to happen? Webby, what was your favorite moment?
Coco landing on the unknown boss. And just squishing him.
Yeah.
Because it was, like, the crit was just so perfect.
He was as unimportant to this fight as
It was like, this boss is... Just get him out of here. He's not even a part of the story.
We don't care.
We don't care about you.
We
Get
don't know
out.
this person. Let's just remove him.
All right. Wex.
So I was not allowed to vote for myself. I honestly probably would have voted for myself this time, but since I couldn't, I'm going Miriala because I feel like you had the most, like, appropriate, like, final revenge death blow against your arch villain more so than anyone else.
Fair.
All right.
I was not expecting the
That
super
was-
crit.
That was my close second. Being able to then turn it into a bludgeon to hit another enemy with was also good.
A lot of you guys were getting super crits.
I hit triple damage with a crit in GURPS. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That was a lot of dice.
Let's see. Mute.
Coco, because, like, in all honesty, so many scenes. Getting to finally talk and do it in a way that is both endearing and incredibly creepy. Very nice. Being able to complete the plotline of handing off the Keyblade. Very nice. Going Kaiju. Very nice. Going Kaiju Bouncy Ball and managing to crit and crush so many final bosses to death. Being involved in the finishing moves on, like, I think at least 2 final bosses. Because I count the launch at Ursula part of Coco, that Coco was involved in that one as well. So, yeah, just so many things.
Alrighty. Dr. Boy.
So I mean, not only did Coco do all of this crazy shit, but what kicked it all off was that he ate something and then Gigantamaxed. On top of everything else.
I will admit, I purposely started playing the Dynamax music when I heard that was going on.
Good.
As I said to Dan, I had planned this for many sessions and then started playing Pokemon and realized how I had to describe it when it happened.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Orion, Sean?
I mean, I just gotta love the image of giant Coco just picking up Ursula and slamming her giant body down on Magic.
Oh my god. And you jumping in the way. Dear God.
Well, that was more of a I wanted to make sure I got hit because I wanted to have that big of a, which I forgot to roll 5 extra dice for.
Darn.
So, I know.
Oh, there's no kill like overkill.
I think Overkill's the name of the game tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
It was great because that also let me,
Exactly.
kill a demon tower. One of those things that we fucking hate because we can't ever kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The-
I think
the-
this might be the most opposite we could have had compared to that one worm session.
Yeah.
This is the absolute antithesis of that.
This is the antithesis of everything that happened that session.
Yeah, this kind of was just like we took a power gaming pill.
Oh, everybody takes a might seed. Izzy's got all the blights.
So for those who weren't in the worm game, imagine this session, but GM Nick was getting all of the crits.
And everyone in the party couldn't roll below a 15.
Yep.
I had
The
a
description of that session is, Izzy, you need to not roll less than a 16 3 times in a row to have a problem. Izzy proceeds to roll 17, 18, 17.
Yep. And I was the HT tank. Anyway, before we get off topic on this, Nick, your thing.
Next, you're the only one left.
Yeah, honestly, no. I was just like, I want to enable Coco to go out and dominate this, and oh boy, did Coco go out and dominate everything that happened.
Congratulations, Coco.
I feel like that's a great capstone. Just so we're clear, I'm pretty sure I put the least into combat in my character of literally anyone in the party throughout this entire campaign.
And then everybody just kept feeding you drugs.
I love it!
I wanted to teach you flamethrower.
It's just too much fun
So
to
wait,
make the giant bird powerful.
You were the party Pokemon, kind of? Wait,
Hey,
yeah,
basically.
you were the HM slave on top of some other thing.
Voluntarily so.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but the thing is, because you weren't limited to 4 moves, you got to be more than the...
Oh my god.
I'm not joking though, like, I literally have put nothing into any combat this entire game.
You've got brawling.
I started with that.
It's fine. Nick towards the end was giving us like effective +4s to our rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did not need to upgrade combat skills.
there's a reason why I built a support character.
Oh my god.
I tried to build a support character. I don't know if it worked out that way.
You got us to places and gave us, like, Lux regeneration. It was great. And also, being the other lawyer in the party.
The what?
The lawyer.
Wark. Oh, that was a session.
That was a session.
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, with all that said and done, gentlemen, I am going to say session 29 is officially coming to a close, and next week, session 30. I don't plan on it being a long session, and after the beginning part of it, I am most likely going to be taking a back seat, and it is mostly just going to be you guys. Like,
Well, I mean, real quick review. We need to get the reality gem, which
mhm.
somewhere that thing might have it. I have a
And we then
suspicion
need
what
to
that thing.
determine who is the person who does this thing.
And
We
Which
cannot
part?
have NPCs do the snap, I assume.
That also might have been part of my motivation for giving you the Keyblade.
Yeah, I know.
Now you can't do it.
I could, but just
Don't
be
you dare do it.
Don't you do
I
it!
want you to find another Keyblade, Will.
No.
Alrighty. Oh, with that, say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.